I think it's at least 60 feet.
Yeah, that actually is exactly 60 feet.
Oh, okay, we're all down here at the bottom of the map.
I don't know what's down there though, Alex.
Oh, that's funny.
I'm like,
So anyways, Zach, are we in?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Anyone want to do a recap, or should we just start?
Last we left our hero,
Exactly.
This idiot got turned into a pincushion.
Zach got turned into a pincushion. Meanwhile, we dealt with the goblins outside of the burrow and are trying to rescue 2 children.
Maybe 3, who knows?
I don't know. I was high most of the
was-
time.
2, I think.
Or my
We're
character
going to
was.
find out when we get there.
So anyways, with
Simon,
the
Dragon Ball Z.
Andrew, you basically spend your standard action to try to perceive, and since you critical, they'll just give you a pretty big area.
Woohoo.
I mean, you can see those tokens, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Hey, so quick question though. If we do a quick bit of math here, how many arrows are in Zach's chest?
Yeah, I'm like, I counted for like.
Are they fucking multi-attacking?
They're either multi-attacking or there's another goblin somewhere in there.
He would like, even with a critical, the last one's like not in a spot where you would see them.
How the flip did they shoot Zach then?
They've got their turn; they can shoot and then move.
He got a nasty peek off of
That
him.
is a smart person.
They're goblins, man.
Apparently, they already have some sort of intelligence. Well,
I mean, they're not stupid. I don't think. Hold on, maybe they are
Most of the-
stupid. And I should rethink
Hey,
it.
Alex, most of the time.
Hold on.
Oh, Alex was so close.
Yeah, they're int is 10. They're as smart as humans.
got it. Zach, permission to push you forward.
Or pull him back or something.
Please not. Let's not push me forward. Preferably pull me out of the way.
That might actually be a good idea.
So that I don't die on the session 1.
If you wanted to do that, I would just say, go ahead and just roll a strength check. And as a swift action,
I
you can
love
go
how we're
5 feet.
slowly just piling
Okay.
all the dead goblins in a bone pile on the side.
Strength.
Yeah, normally I would just delete them, but I want to keep track for your monster hunter ability.
Thank you.
I mean, Zach's not exactly resisting this, so I'll go ahead and just say you can move him 5 feet to there.
There. Now I'm the target.
So if you want to move, you can move. But that's all you've got left in your turn.
That's all I got left.
Well, we do have a gunslinger that could probably get in the firefight here.
Zach got how many arrows do you get hit with, Zach?
3 out of 4.
Yeah,
3 out of the
3
4.
out of the 4.
Yeah, 3 out of 4.
You know what? I have 6. Can I yoink myself there?
Yeah, you could move there. No, actually, you could not. Because attacks of opportunity work differently in Pathfinder. It's whenever you leave a threatened square, even if you're moving into another threatened square. So moving from here to here would provoke an attack of opportunity from 2
I
goblins.
assume I can't move.
You could do that, actually. I lied. I'm just dumb.
Question about that. What about attacks of opportunity using a ranged weapon?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I don't think they have.
Normally, I just say you don't get them. But
Yeah,
So
could be
if
wrong.
these goblins fired arrows, they either have changed their weapons or they wouldn't get the attacks.
Also, that would be really weird for a point-blank arrow.
There's a
Yeah.
feat for that.
Let me see.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into how quickly you can draw weapons.
But I should be able to safely move there, right? Without probably being.
Yes, you could move diagonally and be fine.
Okay, let's do that. That way I'm not blocking the way.
1, 2, 3, 4.
What do I see in the rest of the place, though?
All right. With your perception, you can see the rest of essentially this chunk of the, and this is basically just like a hollowed out beginning of a mine section.
Okay.
And go ahead and roll me a perception check.
Where the... Clicked it? Ah.
Reveal areas. You can see like over to here. And then your vision kind of gets cut off, I think, by the... And you manage to see one goblin that's kind of like half hiding behind a chair or a table.
Got it. Oh,
Oh,
come get him!
If only Sticks to Snakes was still a spell in Pathfinder.
That is it for Andrew's turn. So Charlie, it is your turn.
Oh Jesus. Okay. All right. Let me do some measurements here. I'm assuming that's a range of 30 feet. Yeah, that would make the most sense. I'm just gonna like shuffle onto the side, peek around the corner, and launch a telekinetic fist down it.
All right.
Alrighty.
I've never
I'm gonna
seen that spell. Does it move in straight lines, or does
it's
it actually...
it's the like transmutation school ability.
Ah, got it.
Yeah.
I thought that would be why I didn't recognize it.
Oh, good. So I'm gonna
Like you cut G.
I like your cut, G.
All right.
This is considered a ranged touch attack.
Touch attack. That's good to know because that means you hit, and otherwise
Okay.
you would not have.
Cool. Center Goblin takes 5 points if I like your cut, G. And then I will move back away.
Sadly, he's alive,
I figured.
but he's
Is he not looking too good?
he's not enjoying life right now. He's
That's what he
on
gets
death's
for having
door,
a
so to
shitty
speak.
haircut.
So let's see. Then it would be Rachel.
So I have a
Oh,
scimitar.
I should probably have replaced your character token. I'll do that now.
Is this a platform?
Basically, the line here is like the entrance to the mountain, and the gray squares are where you can move. It's underground. That's kind of what I was going for.
Okay.
Advanced to layer, token layer, edit. Hold on, I'm messing with the token now to try to get it so you could move it. Represents character. Hopefully it just lets you move it since I haven't represented your character. Can you move the other token now?
Yep.
Cool. Get rid of this one.
Okay. So this is gonna be kind of stupid. But it's the best I got. And this is totally what she would do. So she's gonna move up here. Try to smack him with her scimitar.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Charlie, which one did you hit with your 5 damage? Was it
The
on the
one
side?
straight down the center.
All right, cool.
Just shot him.
Yeah, there's no way that hits.
Sadly, an 8 does not hit.
Yeah. I figured. Hold on.
Do you have anything with your swift action?
Was the panache speed or the thing you took already?
Panache.
No, that just means that it can do things. I'm trying to look. I have no idea what that means. But I don't think it applies here. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do at this
That's
moment
pretty
with
standard for
panache.
level 1 characters. Cody, it's
Yeah.
your turn.
All right.
5, 10, 15 points. Can I, at this point, like, shoot behind Rachel and hit that one?
Basically, if you've got line of sight, you can shoot it. I would say just be careful for crit fails. That was kind of what I said. I think session 0 is I'll let you shoot through allies, but if you shoot through allies and crit fail, it's
Well,
gonna be a
hopefully I don't
yikes.
crit fail.
And
And
That's not a crit fail. Unfortunately, a 15. If it's not flat-footed. So actually, that misses.
Damn.
Oh, no.
Beans.
Just barely. So you
Okay.
basically just like nick the side of his ear, not enough to do any real damage, but got very close.
We don't have any alchemical fires left, do we?
No. Oh, speaking of, I should get you your new token, Nick. But it is Logan, your turn.
Yep.
As long as Cody doesn't have anything else to do.
Nope, that'll be it.
Well, do I run into the fray or not run into the fray? Is there feasibly anything I can do to help Zach with the arrow sticking out of his chest?
Remove it.
You could spend an action to do a heal check, or you could. Basically, what that would do is it would heal a D4 plus your Wisdom modifier. I think you have to pass like 10 or 15.
Right, and if my wisdom modifier is negative?
You actively either do nothing or do harm.
You probably aren't the best person to help him.
No, I really am not.
So
That
the best
said,
thing you can do is maybe just
It's not even a
eliminate
class
the
skill.
threat. Yeah, okay. I would say, as your character, you have essentially no experience healing battlefield injuries. You've tended like rudimentarily to yourself, but you don't really know where to start with him.
I mean, the less red, the better, right?
Yeah, just rip out the arrows. I'm sure it'll be fine. Remove the hurty bits.
Remove the hurt bits, get rid of the red, and you're good. Am I under the same restrictions as Cody as far as firing?
Yeah, just shooting through allies is risky.
All right, let's see.
I think that applies to everyone here.
That is a
I'd like
general
to-
rule of thumb.
I'd like to prep action.
All right.
Once the space that Cody's occupying or a space further up becomes available, I'd like my character to move into that space and fire on the most hurt goblin they see.
Okay.
That is my prepped action.
Sounds good. Zach, it is your turn. What would you like to do about your current situation? Also, I will find some mine ambiance. There we go. Zach, you there?
The Sinnoh Underground theme.
Yeah, what's up?
It is your turn.
Okay.
There we go.
I just
Don't
realized
die,
I forgot
bud.
to take any health pots.
They're expensive.
Oops.
They changed the rhythm logo.
Oh, they are.
Oh God, they did.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier as well. I'm not sure how I feel.
Oh.
I
didn't notice it
know.
until I clicked it. I'd have to reset Discord.
Is there like a heal check I could roll on myself?
Do you have the skill, the skill heal?
No.
Then
Good luck.
yeah, good luck. Essentially, what you can do is basically like you could break off the arrows just as a free action and then continue fighting at however many hit points you have, especially since you don't really have a healer in the party. As far as I mean, you've got trouble maybe.
I've got heal.
We don't have
I only got lay
healer.
on hands at level 2.
We
But
don't
I
have a
always have
healer.
the heal skill.
No, we don't have a healer.
Oh no.
Basically, just as a roleplay thing, you can snap off the arrows and get back in the fight, or you can cower if that's what your character would do.
I mean, I'm not sure I really want to kill off a character at session 1.
This is true. They
But-
also have several targets in front of you now, so it's
Okay. So I'll put it this way: you guys should. I have 1 free stabilize a day, thanks to being Samsarin. So if you do go down, it's not the absolute end of the world.
Here, Zach, I push you to your feet and I gather you with me and I tell you that you're going to follow my prepped action.
I like this plan, and I will snap off the arrow shafts as a free action as well. Then.
All right, so
So
you're
you
gonna
and I will
follow
stack
Logan's free action and essentially move in when there's space.
Yeah.
All right, that
I'll be
brings it
sticking
around
a
to the
little bit
goblin's
further
turn.
back, though.
That stated that I will go in front of Zach.
All right,
I'm feeling a little squishy right now.
so the goblins, the three in the front, put away their ranged weapons and draw their cruddy short swords.
Oh
And this
no.
one's going to take a step up. And this one is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4 over to here. And have one ranged attack. So Andrew, you're taking a ranged attack and a melee attack.
Got it.
And Rachel, you're taking 2 melee attacks.
Woo!
It's a lot of damage.
Potentially.
How about a little more?
Oh.
The ranged one misses terribly. The melee attack.
This is a melee attack, correct? No.
Yes. The ones
Okay.
against you are. +2. Andrew, what's your AC?
14.
Okay, then the melee attack is a hit.
Okay.
The ranged is a miss. So that is maximum damage.
Panache
Oh.
point.
So Andrew, you take 4 damage.
Got it.
I will only actually use this if it seems like it's actually going to hit me.
How many guys?
But, or one of them is going to hit me.
I mean, it doesn't even have to hit. It's a free attack of opportunity regardless.
Mhm.
Yeah, actually. So you have to declare the use of the ability after the creature's attack is announced, but before the attack roll is made.
Okay, so then I'll do it on one. I won't do it on both because I'm still trying to figure it out, but I'll do it on one for sure.
Sounds good.
We get multiple.
What's your AC? Did you cut out? What is your AC?
Sorry, I had to switch tabs again.
Okay.
17.
Okay, they both miss terribly, but on one of them
Cool.
you get to parry. So let's
Alright.
see.
Just to clarify, how many attacks of opportunity do we have?
1. It's like a reaction.
For each
Unless you have combat reflexes, the
creature.
feat, which says you get infinite of them, I think.
Or additional or something like that, yeah.
So they're not larger than you, so you don't get a -2.
Oh, that's
So go ahead and make an attack.
Alright. Why? Okay.
Uh, 15, huh?
what?
No.
Sadly, they're not flanked, and their AC is higher
Yep.
than 15. So
It's a
that is
shame.
a miss. These things have high AC, but 6 hit points. So theoretically, you should one-shot them.
Is that a 9th level version of Bigby's hand?
That's terrifying. All right, so that's Rachel's turn, I presume, unless you want to 5-foot step, but there's not exactly a lot of space for that to happen.
You could also
No,
trigger an
I'm
attack
good.
of opportunity.
Just drop kick a goblin.
You can 5-foot step without attacks of opportunity. That's the point.
Oh, you can.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Okay, then Cody, it is your turn.
I'm gonna try it again. I'm gonna shoot this fucker.
Impressed.
All right.
Please don't nat one.
What?
13 still doesn't do it.
Alrighty.
How was it Cody's turn? You good?
Did I skip? Hold on. Wait. Oh, sorry. I went down to Rachel in the initiative order because of. Also,
Sorry.
Nick, I don't have
Okay.
you in the initiative order. Nick, where did you go?
Good question.
Okay, hold on. I gotta figure that. Sorry, I gotta go roll up and see where Nick rolled. I apologize.
We're
Because-
I
at
was
the
half
goblin.
wondering why he was standing next to me and
As-
not doing anything.
Yeah, we're at the goblins at this point.
Yeah, sorry, I skipped down to
Yeah.
Rachel because of her panache.
Mhm.
Nick rolled 12 on initiative, which means he is before Charlie. Well, Andrew rolled an 18. Okay, sorry, Nick. You get to go now because I've skipped you. So just
So we're
take an
skipping-
immediate turn.
What are we doing about Cody then?
It's not his turn, actually. I lied. I accidentally skipped down to Rachel in the initiative order, but it wasn't her turn. It was just her panache. So Hold on.
It was her reaction.
Cody had dreams of firing his pistol and missing.
Yes. So realistically, Nick, I skipped you last time, so just go ahead and take a turn.
Right, what the hell do I do? I can't exactly occupy this square.
You can any square that is colored. I'm saying you can occupy, which is why this one is not, because it's way too small.
Okay, then. Yeah, is it okay for me to just pass everyone here?
Yes, you can move through
That's
allied squares as long as you don't end in one.
In that case, I can't remember if this guy took any damage, but either way, I'll try and take him out.
I'm pretty sure that he has not been hit yet, but if you hit, he's basically dead.
Oh, okay. Bummer,
You
dude.
guys are rolling not well.
And this is a surprise. Why?
Yeah, but like under 10, like 5 times in a row. That's
And
fine.
This is a surprise.
okay. Nick, that's basically. I'm just giving you that turn for free because I skipped you before, but now I have to go figure out where the hell I'm at in initiative order. So that was the goblin's turn. Now it is Andrew's turn
How is it my turn?
because you're right after the goblins. Trust me, I know what I'm doing now. I
Okay,
accidentally skipped the Rachel once. It goes.
Well,
Here's the initiative order: Logan, Zach, goblins; Andrew, Nick, Charlie, Rachel, Cody.
got it. The goblin
Okay.
right in front of me has not, or right on top of me has not taken damage before, right?
No, I think the only one you've hit is the one in the middle.
Got it. I'm lighting my hand on fire and going to swing with my great axe.
That
Oh.
obliterates it immediately. But go ahead and roll again.
Oh, he's just deleted off the face of the earth.
Yeah, you confirmed your critical as well. So you dealt 37 points of damage to this man, and he just disappears. He gets. I'm not even gonna. There's no corpse left for you to salvage, Charlie. It just gets obliterated.
You see this guy literally fucking explode.
I just want to go,
Oh, you guys, yeah.
just like heave ho. Goodbye.
Can I get a free intimidation off of that?
I think there's literally a feat that lets you do that. So,
Yeah, never mind.
Never mind.
and I would say, Andrew, probably what you want to do is take a 5-foot step upwards because you don't take an attack of opportunity, but you give more space for your allies to come in.
Got it.
Jesus Christ.
So
Wait, I thought
those
that-
of you that are there, you just see Doth. How does that fire ability work? You light your hands on fire, or does your weapon
But-
turn on fire?
Weapon goes on fire as well.
So he just comes in with a massive flaming great axe and just bisects this thing and sends its remains like careening into the next wall, and they just splat.
You just see Tolaro just look at it and is immediately entranced by the fire.
Fun.
Like
Yeah.
the little pyromaniac she is.
Are you
Uh,
receiving my
Nick?
signal, Cody?
Nick, you get to go again because now it's actually your turn.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll try and hit again.
Sounds good.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Max
So-
damage.
Go ahead and roll
On a
your
natural
reflex
one.
save. That's not great, but it's also not terrible. I'm just gonna say you lose your grip on your sword, and it gets essentially. See, a natural one would be you hitting Rachel.
It is
Mm.
a
Under
natural
a
one.
10 probably would be you lose your sword. So I'm just gonna say you whiff terribly, and that's that. You managed
Andrew,
to
carry harder.
Andrew
managed
carry.
not to murder your own teammates, but you also don't exactly get much
Nick,
done.
stop trying to team kill.
Charlie, we're
Yes,
back
Andrew
at
carry
you.
harder.
Alrighty. Okay. You know what? I haven't cast an actual spell yet. That's not a cantrip, so I'm gonna do that. I'm going to just once again peek the corner, and then Killer Queen has already touched that goblin in the center, and we're gonna fire a magic missile at him. And
All right. So it strikes unerringly. Gotcha. That's how this works here.
yay, it automatically hits.
Well, I'll tell you, it had 1 hit point left. So you just send a magic missile careening through its chest, and it is now lacking a chest cavity. Poor thing.
Good.
The
add
missile
a
hole
little-
goes in the chest hole.
Oh,
Drag him over to the pile.
the
of corpses.
carbon pile. I like to imagine after they die, it just cast Mage Hand, and it's just a slow process.
What is
They're
the
just
largest
getting
export
dragged
of your country? Biomass.
Biomass.
All right, Rachel. It rolls around to your turn.
Whew, all right. So yeah,
You could take a 5-foot step as your move action. Open up the
yeah,
way a bit.
I'm gonna move up.
I'm gonna accept that trigger.
All right, we'll finish Rachel's turn first, and then you and Zach will. 19 hits.
That better hit.
8 damage just cuts the man in half.
I have been inspired by the flames I saw.
You successfully decapitated that goblin.
All right.
Aw,
Go for
goblins
turn.
go burr.
So this is actually why you might want to save your movement until after you attack, because now you can full move. Because your enemy is dead, so you can move 30 feet without provoking an attack of opportunity. Also, do you have dark vision?
Probably. Hold on.
Or low light, I guess. But
Oh yeah, it's not counting diagonals right now.
yeah, I'd have to do that.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Then you can also see. Go ahead and roll me a perception check.
It's on this tab.
Oh, cool.
So
Wow.
No
You
need.
know what? Fine.
No.
First of all, you see the oh, come on. You see something that Doth did not, and for some reason it won't let me select it, and I'm getting annoyed. Hold on. GM info overlay. All right, there we go. Advanced layer. You see a couple of little goblin ears poking up from behind a box that Doth had missed, and also since you got a crit, and let me check that this is within your range. Yep, well within your range. Reveal areas. You can also see a little bit further. Come on. You get to see. That didn't do what I wanted to. Reveal
Pretty sure
area.
you-
Yeah, sometimes the
Unrevealed
fog
it.
war is.
There we go.
The fog of war is
Special.
fucky.
You see one more coming out of another side chute.
I definitely informed the party of this.
All right,
And I take one more step that way.
cool. Logan and Zach, your preparatory actions go off since there's enough space now.
are we doing diagonals for this map or no?
It should tell you correctly now, unless it didn't update, and then I'm going to be annoyed. It's not telling you correctly.
I'm counting it off right now.
Be annoyed. I'll just move 5 squares instead of 6 to account for diagonals here.
Pathfinder compatible. Try again.
4, 25, 35.
Yep, still busted. All right, it's not going to
40.
change. I don't know why it's not, but it's
That's working.
reverting back to old settings
Okay.
despite me trying to change it.
We might have
Essentially,
to like,
do
reload the map.
diagonal squares are 5 feet for your
Oh, it's
first one
doing it
and 10
now.
feet for your second one. So it's
It's working.
It's
Oh,
we're doing
sick.
it now. And I can perfectly make it with 50 feet there. Nice.
Is it working? Yeah, it is. All right, so 5 feet for the first one. So 5,
10,
10,
20,
20.
25, 30 would get you
25.
to this square here.
I'll go 30 here.
All right.
And Rachel called out positions.
Yes.
All right, so I can make a standard range attack.
This one's not even hidden, but
Nope.
Move.
Oof.
all right, go ahead and roll me a reflex save.
You somehow shoot the wizard.
We're gonna find out.
You somehow.
Okay, like 1,000,000. All right.
Yeah,
Just
about a
miss.
million.
Something
19
like
plus
that.
mods.
You still miss, but you know, there's no other adverse effects. You don't trip and fall prone or somehow ricochet a shuriken into Rachel's character.
That would be rather unfortunate. All right.
Especially
guess I'll
since she
just-
already doesn't trust you.
I will,
You don't have to trust me. I'm already, as long as I'm effective.
I
And that's the
will
problem.
follow Logan right up behind him and
All right. Take a
also
I
try
completely
and
agree with that
make
principle.
a ranged
Come
dagger
on,
attack.
not
here.
one. Oh,
19 hits and 9 points of damage is the end of this man.
Huzzah!
now
I did a
have-
thing, guys.
Congratulations.
So just to confirm, those were our prepped actions, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Put the little X on this man and then move him off the map. All right. Cody,
Yes.
it is your turn.
Let's see.
Step straight across the hall and then bang into this one.
The gun
Yeah,
has a
but
deceptively.
I can't shoot all the way over there.
Dante from the Devil
You've
May
got
Cry
30
series.
feet of movement, right? So 5, 15, 25, 30. You can get here diagonally,
But then from there, it's still 30 feet.
which means you're outside of a range increment, which probably means I should look up what that means.
It's like a
I
minus
think you just
Usually-
take a -2.
I was gonna say usually it applies a penalty or
Mhm.
some kind. I'm not sure if it's disadvantage or a minus.
Yeah, we established last time it's just a -2.
I think it is just a -2.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna try to shoot that one.
Oh, that's really weird. Apparently, early firearms, if you're within your first range increment, are touch attacks. I'll have to double check that because I don't know where that's coming from. But
Vibe check.
anyways, yeah, that hits and that kills it. Even with a -2 or even a -4, depending on your distance, it will hit. So, sharpshooter wise, you just basically wallbang him through the crate there because only his little ears were poking up, but he slumps over afterwards and kind of falls out dead. Move him over to the pile. Logan, rolls back around to your turn.
All right. Heading to the corner.
Yep.
Yeet.
17 hits. 6 damage kills it.
All right.
Let me add a X to the boy. And then Zach, it's going to roll to your turn. Do you have dark vision?
What?
Actually, who here has dark vision and who here does not? Because it should
I have
be.
low light.
Low light, I
light.
believe.
I've got dark vision to 60 feet.
If one of you wants to strike up a torch, that would be useful. Unless we already said maybe that we did that, because I think I may have said one of you
Thought we
subtracted
did
3
that
torches.
already, but
So I'm going to say, yeah, you probably did.
I think Cody did. Or something. I don't know. Actually, no,
we did
it
the
was
last time.
Andrew.
We did
and he- it
when
was
we were in the
Andrew
cave.
and
We
he
expended
used one of
torches.
Maybe it was the
Logan's
cave.
torches, I believe.
It was back in the cave. We expended torches to make a fire.
All right. I would just say then one person probably wants to burn a torch. for
I'm
the
gonna
low light
walk
people.
over here and grab my dagger back.
That's a good
Uh,
idea.
Yeah,
All right.
yank my dagger back out of the corpse.
Can't
How's
find
the
anything
body
in the
count? Solid 10.
Solid 10.
Technically 11, but one of them has been turned into a paint job.
Yeah. One of them doesn't exist anymore. There's no usable parts unless I need goblin blood.
Or if you want to make a hyper diamond.
Trouble has dark vision as well.
Hold
by the
on.
way.
We're
Are we
still
out
in
of
combat because
initiative?
there are
what?
nope, there are still more. When
There's
there is
still
one
more.
goblin, there are 3 more. When there are 3 goblins, there are 9 more. When there are 9 goblins, run. Let's see. So it is actually the goblin's turn. So they come out. Oh, I should probably. You know, it actually works out. There is a corner here that is not connected to a wall, and 3 of them pour out.
Hello, mine friends.
And then over here, from this other direction, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, come on. One of them charges at you, Rachel, and another one wheels around the corner and shoots at. Let's just go with Doth. It's so we'll have a
Where is
couple of
Nick at
melee
right
attacks
now?
against Mew.
Where? No.
I-
I'm seeing him there. Or
There's one. Wait, hold on. I'm confused. What's your question?
where is Nick at?
In the
Here.
corner.
In the corner.
Okay.
Maybe you had to
It
refresh.
was-
What's your AC, Logan?
16.
All right. The 2 melees don't hit. The ranged attack does hit.
You're talking about the range attack versus me.
Yes.
Got it.
So that is going to be. Thank goodness it's not a critical. Because apparently their short bows are ×4 or ×3. Measly 1 point of damage.
Hang on, just a quick question though. Which armor class are you looking for these melee attacks versus the ranged attacks?
They're not catching you flat-footed since we're in the middle of combat, so it's just your plain AC. Do I need to explain the difference between touch, flat-footed, and normal?
I can
Or
understand
does that help you
flat-footed.
guys?
It's just AC and touch are the ones that are a little bit hard to separate right now.
Okay, I guess I'll just go through it. Why not? Your AC is like, basically, if you're not caught unaware, you have your full AC bonus, which is your dex plus your armor plus 10, plus, other magic junk. Flat-footed is when you're getting, like, someone's getting the drop on you and you're surprised, so you don't add dexterity to AC because you don't know to dodge. So that'll happen when generally you are surprised and or flanked. And then touch AC is when someone's casting disintegrate at you. It doesn't matter if they're hit your plate armor, you're dead regardless. So you don't add armor to AC.
Okay. So one is without dex, one is without the armor bonus.
Yes. And normal melee and ranged attacks go against, just normally your AC. I would say give me touch AC if I wanted touch AC.
Sure.
Anyways,
I'll
you take
just go by yours. Took the
1
damage.
point of damage.
Rachel,
let me
I
resolve
scream in
damage
pain
to
as I make a dramatic scene of my valiant exploits against these goblins.
The melee attacks are just garbage. A 6 does not hit Rachel. And the ranged attack, Andrew, what's your AC again? It's
14.
like 14? Alright, that's
15.
another hit.
Seems that they're a lot better with the bows and the swords.
They actually are. And I'm also just rolling trash on the sword attacks and rolling much better on the ranged. You also take 1 point of damage because I've just decided to start min rolling.
Oh no! Whatever
Andrew,
shall I
scream,
do?
woe is you.
No, just
And let me go ahead and check something.
Black pudding.
Because there actually might be another attack that I need to do. I just need to check the Goblin Dog's move speed, because I need to know if it can charge.
huh. Guys, they have Goblin Dogs.
What? No, they
Its
don't.
move speed is 50 feet, so it can charge 100 feet. Alright.
Well, I can here.
Oh, but it has to be in a straight line, so actually it can't. But it would actually run out. It's too stupid, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's got an int of 2. Hell yeah. Right. 1, 2, 3. So out of this hallway, a goblin dog comes running as it hears the commotion.
Puppy!
Not the good type
And
of puppy.
that is the end of the goblins' turns. So that takes us to Andrew.
Well, I'm going to absolutely eat myself into that goblin and charge at it.
All right.
Using charge and go whack. That's not gonna hit.
Even with a +2 from charging, 15 does not hit its AC of 16.
Gosh darn it. Well, hi, buddy. Don't hit me.
Hey.
Nick, your turn.
I can't cross this way actually because I think I would enter this goblin square.
Yes, it would. You get an attack of opportunity.
You can just charge at the one next to me.
I'm not gonna charge, but I am gonna attack.
All right, go ahead.
Aw.
Sadly,
Gotta be
does not
fucking
hit.
kidding me.
What is it with games I DM and players never rolling above 10 on a
We'll
D20?
get there, don't worry.
You won't drop too fast.
We'll get there. It just, once it stops mattering.
Yeah.
Surely. Charlie.
Oh god. Okay, I have a Okay. Definitely going to move at least inside the cave now. Do I know if goblin dogs are particularly loyal? Could they
That would
be
be a knowledge
manipulated?
nature.
Okay. I would like to see if I know anything about that.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. 15?
You know that they're basically almost feral.
Oh,
So
good.
depending
Okay.
on what you want to do, it has a chance of working.
I will confidently step 2 more feet up into the room so that this goblin's within 10 feet. And then I will use prestidigitation to make his head taste like bacon bits.
Okay.
Guess the dog will have to pull a will save
Yeah.
if that's how it goes.
I'll have it roll int, and it's not gonna be very high.
My
Hold on,
cantrip
right
DC
there.
is 15.
All right. With its int of 2, that means it has a -4 to the roll. It's got a 3, so it likes bacon.
That looks like a straight line.
Even if your hand is covered in bacon grease, I think a dog knows not to bite it.
Is your dog half goblin?
And feral.
No.
He's
Okay,
not
feral
covered
might.
in he's not covered
Feral
in
maybe.
bacon grease, Bukowski. He's covered in the bacon Dorito dust.
Is there a difference?
Want to find out?
Want to find out?
Preferably not.
So that I think leaves us on Rachel.
Okay. I'm going to try to smack the one in front of me again,
All right.
as expected.
Oh,
Go ahead and
Ooh.
roll me a reflex
Oh.
save.
Oh no.
okay, Alex. I think you might
Oh,
be cursed
no.
in just DMing because same thing happened. Just ones and Alex.
Where on the page is that?
It should be
Right below your touch
I
AC.
actually don't know.
Funny how a damage min roll as well.
If you'd like, I can. $16. That's a decent enough recovery for this level. You have a +7, so you whiff terribly, but don't manage to cut yourself or lose your sword.
Cool.
So we'll just end it there. The real fun ones are when you start getting reflexes under 10, because then I make fun things happen.
They don't sound that fun.
They sound fantastic.
But
Just
Cody.
not for us.
A disappointing lack of friendly fire has occurred.
I know. It's like
She's lucky that no one's in the range of 5 feet, but a 16 is a pretty decent reflex save regardless.
I'm gonna shoot this one.
Okay. You're in your first range increment, so go ahead and roll that attack.
Oh,
I apologize, but that does not hit.
Rolled a
I'd
2,
hoping that
Cody.
2 doesn't hit.
I blame Alex.
Yeah, I rolled
Look,
a net 2 on my last
Same
attack.
thing.
Sorry, you're all
Happened right from the
cursed.
It's consistent though, Alex. With
Yeah,
every
it's your
campaign
fault
you
when you're
DM.
DM.
All right, Logan, it's your turn.
This is
All
why
right.
I'm explicitly not using any to hit
So-
attacks.
I can take a 5-foot step before initiating a attack, right?
Yes.
Okay. So taking 5-foot step without attacking or without provoke, and I'm sitting there wincing in pain. Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance!
But
Apparently for me.
apparently for me.
What's happening here?
This is actually, I think, Alex's fault.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I've done. But you guys have rolled. Literally, look at your attack rolls. 2, 1, 2, 2.
This would be really great if you were playing Call of Cthulhu.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
Yes,
You'd
it
be
would
fucking
be.
dominating.
Zach, it's your turn.
Would I be able to attack around this corner, kind of thing?
With the melee, yes.
Yeah. All right, I will move up here.
12 is not. That's a third too.
no.
You expect
Wait.
us to actually roll
Also,
well?
hold on. Yeah,
Zach's doing the double.
something. Yeah, something in your attack is doubling up incorrectly. I think.
I can fix it.
All right.
I'm almost tempted to charge, but I don't know how to charge from 5 feet.
You can't charge unless you move over like 10 or 15 feet.
Yeah,
I
just
don't
to get
remember
that
what it is.
+2
You can
on
get
this next
flanking.
attack. I could. I'm worried about what's down this hole though.
Give.
That is the goblin's turn. So this one's going to move here. This one's going to move here. This one's going to move here. Goblin dog is going to move over here. And for now, try to maul his friend. And this one is going to not get obliterated and 5-foot step backwards so that it doesn't get surrounded and minced.
So, do we not get attacks of opportunity for them entering the threat range here?
No. Why? With how they moved, this one just scoots over 5 feet, so 5-foot step, and then this one moves here. And entering your range does nothing. It's when they leave a threatened square that you get an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Yep. Sorry, I just want to make sure about that.
Yes.
I couldn't remember if you were
I
saying
might
something
die
weird when
here,
they were
guys.
entering the cave initially.
I'm gonna
Oh right, Zach is a puny person.
Oh, you cryberry.
Oh, man,
Just put a band-aid over it and keep fighting.
Yeah, I'll put a
Logan, what
band-aid
is your
over my
AC?
4 hit points.
16.
I'll prestidigitation them so you at least smell nice.
Plus that on their attack, it does actually hit. Nice.
No.
We'll see.
We'll see.
3 points of damage to you, Logan.
Taken.
Zach, I'll do the attacks against you.
It's
How many hit
amazing
points
how
do you
little
have?
damage everyone else
4.
is taking, while me and what was it,
Did you
Zach
just crit?
get
I did
obliterated.
not crit, but I rolled a 17 and a 16 on the die. What is your AC?
What AC are you looking for?
Your normal.
17.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, I think that means one of them does not hit.
Wouldn't that mean
I
both
lied.
of
I'm
them?
sorry. Even the attack with the short sword has a +2, so the 16 goes to an 18 and hits.
I cry every time. Well,
You lucky
bye
bastard.
guys.
I'm gonna.
You take 3 points of damage.
I take 3.
Come on, Zach, stay standing.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on 2d4.
You are still standing, buddy.
1 HP
You're
to
not-
3,
What
boys!
let's go.
Rachel, the
1
one
HP
engaged
to
with you is going to make an
dream.
attack against you. It rolls a 6. It whiffs terribly. Then the
Okay.
goblin dog is going to attack its friend.
Go Goblin Doggo.
Oh, God.
It rolls a 7 and
Dog.
also misses.
Damn it.
And then finally, Trouble 1 is going to engage with you. And roll 20 is kill. So
How many presto effects can I have at once? Is it 3?
Start
What is
using
your
physical
AC?
dice, everyone. Maybe then
16.
it'll believe.
then I player priority you, so you don't get hit.
Oh, thank God. Last time I got hit, I only took 5 damage.
Oh,
Only 5. I see how it is. Let me just go ahead and copy and paste this goblin. No, I'm kidding. That's it for the goblin's turn.
Everyone else is taking 1s and 2s. Me and Zach. No.
Zach, you're just kind of getting beat up on. I'm sorry.
I mean,
But
I'm
hey.
rolling really shit, so...
That takes us to Andrew.
Take 2. Move up.
You want to move a different way. Just as like a combat tip, move here to here to here, and that gets you flanking since it's 120 degrees.
Got it.
So now you get +2 to hit, and you're against their flat-footed AC, which is lower.
Woohoo.
Which is essentially as good as advantage. Yeah, that hits.
Goodbye.
Yeah, he's dead.
Oh no.
And I'll say,
Nick's measuring. Also, Nick, do you want to heal? Because I will try a heal check on you.
I think
Andrew,
Zach
you-
needs
you
a
did get-
bigger
Zach is a
priority.
good choice for that.
Zach needs it. The thing is, can I get to Zach?
You did get kind of an opportunity to see
Oh, I
down
can.
this hallway, so go ahead and
You
perception
can literally
check.
go 25 and 5. Yeah.
Fuck. Yeah, let's fucking do it.
I can
Alright, cool.
see everything.
Plus, I can heal check myself, worst case scenario.
Cool.
I have a -1 to wisdom, but hey, at least I have a trained skill.
How many of us took -1 to wisdom?
Yes.
I feel like a lot of people.
This
I
explains
have
why our
a-
party
I
is
have
in
a
this situation,
15.
honestly.
I have a 15 at least.
So
Ah, Rude,
Everyone
Ivan.
except one.
Why are you telling me them to
My
let me
wisdom's
die?
11.
Rude.
Okay.
Nick, it is your turn.
That's
Yeah.
Good
rude.
job, Ivan.
Charge, I have to go in a straight line.
You just
Yes,
go
sir.
for the flank.
I could. Or I could use my daily to go move 50 feet and support these two.
That's also a great option.
It would be difficult to move like that. I'm sure it's possible. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, 5, 10,
30,
20.
5. Yeah, you can do it totally.
Actually, 10, 25, 35. Yes. Okay. And this is gonna consume my tiefling attributes for a daily. Here, I'll post it.
Your quick, like, hooved feet ability or whatever it is.
I guess. I'm not sure if it gives you hooves, but it's a variant ability.
I think there's a similar thing that I remembered where it's like the variant, like the name of it is like you have like demon hooves, which allow you to like get a burst of speed. But I don't remember if that's exactly it. So regardless, you make it there.
I don't know if it applies here, but I wouldn't mind either way. Yes. And I swing. Hopefully, is he flanked in this scenario? By Zach?
I like saying 120 degrees
Uh,
because like technically, if I draw a line between you two, it doesn't go through him.
it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah, he's gone. Goodbye.
I managed to max roll at least one of my damage die.
Hell yeah,
each
brother.
time so far. I finally managed to hit it too. Ugh.
Oh god, that is so many goblin bodies.
Charlie, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm going to sprint up behind I don't remember what Zach's character name is.
Daraka.
Tharaka, past the booth.
Daraka.
Daraka, past the booth.
Sure.
That's a good roll. Go ahead and roll a d4 and add your wisdom.
Alrighty, so you heal for 4 points of damage.
Oh, yay! 5 hit points. Let's go.
So as a very fast,
Thank you,
like
Charlie.
battlefield medic, Charlie comes up behind you with like a tiny little bandage and just like wraps up one of the slashes.
Slaps it on my forehead and sends me back out there.
Yeah.
Get
You
back
got
out
it,
there,
bro.
champ.
Had
Give him
my
a
back.
kiss and a cookie.
Pretty much.
Poor
Um,
bacon goblin. He's in for a world of hurt.
Yeah, the thing is, the goblin dogs are like not that strong, really. Rachel,
If this is the case, if we can manipulate this, this is going to be ideal.
I'm pretty
Rachel,
sure that
it
one
is
of those
your
dogs did 5 damage to me, actually.
I believe it rolled high and max rolled damage or something. Rachel, go ahead. It's your turn.
All right.
Just as an aside, I'll have the goblin dog roll an intelligence save on its turn again, but as
Oh,
of
boy.
this moment, it is engaged with the goblin, so moving here would get you flanking.
Take a
I'm going to move there and
Yeah.
get flanking.
Poor goblin.
Poor goblin.
Shank.
13 would normally not have hit, but since he's flat-footed and you get a +2, it hits.
Worth it.
He's dead.
It's dead.
He gets minced.
He's
Max
gone.
damage.
Add 1 to the pile, boys.
Add 1 to the pile.
I think that's it for your turn. You've moved and attacked. Cody, it's your turn.
Gotta move and shoot.
That's a good plan.
An 18.
Slam.
An 18 hits. You put a bullet straight through this man. All right, he's dead. That leaves us over to Logan. It's your turn.
All right. So flavor-wise, I'll just tumble around him until I'm over here, not taking the tumble action.
Not taking the tumble act.
How do you move? Because I'm telling you right now, you cannot get there without taking an attack of opportunity.
Hang on, but then I was saying, if you move within an enemy's, does this trigger attacks of opportunity?
Because you are leaving a threatened square. Yes.
Okay,
Unless
so
we
if
had
you
just taken
exchange
5
threatened squares, it counts as an attack
It
of opportunity.
counts as leaving a threatened square. That is the difference between 3.5 and Pathfinder.
Thank you.
Or Pathfinder and 5e. That's what I mean.
That's what I was
So-
confused about earlier.
In
That's
5e,
why I
you
was
can
thinking
move
we
around
took it.
enemies.
Okay. In that case, I will
Pathfinder, you
take
cannot.
I'll take a 5-foot step back, and I effectively just roll backwards and throw off a star
All right.
and not hit it.
Its AC is 16.
Yep.
Zach, it is your turn. You've
Kill it.
gotten a kiss and
You've
a cookie.
gotten a
so to
second
speak.
wind.
Cook him with the
Alright.
cookie.
You've got you've got
Stab.
that lead straight.
That
Hell
does it.
yeah.
The
See, now that
Make
it doesn't
damage.
matter.
And for balance's sake, you can only do one heal check in a battle. It's kind of
I
like a short
figured.
rest type deal.
You can only receive or give.
Give. Sorry, no,
Okay.
receive. You can only receive one heal check. So you could have a battlefield medic that goes around and heals everybody. But only once.
And we
per
all turn our eyes to the poor dog.
And
We all lock eyes with it.
Maybe it's just munching the corpse right now.
It's just eating the corpse right now.
I'm gonna have it just roll a d4 and choose who it'll attack. All right, here you go, Cody. Goblin dog is charging at your face. So I will have it roll its bite attack. Where the hell is its bite attack? There it is. It certainly is getting used to, or getting. Okay. What is your AC?
17.
Cool. I actually hit. That's surprising.
Fuck.
I've either been rolling like 4s or like 17s. There's actually been like no in betweens. So go ahead and roll me a fortitude save as the goblin dog bites you. 13 beats the DC of 12.
Oh, Cody.
Oh.
Ooh, they have an effect.
Yep.
Yeah,
It-
past having rabies earlier.
Oh,
It's kind of gross. It's literally just, it doesn't even do extra damage. It just gives you a rash, which makes your charisma worse for like a day.
that's just awful.
It literally, you get bit and it just has junk in its jaws and just, you get an infection. Anyways, you take
That's
normal
gross.
damage, which is a d6 plus 3. So, I max rolled, so that's 9 damage.
Cody?
You know what my
So,
max hit points is?
9?
9.
Oh no!
You just
Wow, everybody's
rest
a
of you-
wizard now.
The rest of you watch, and you're celebrating the battle early before this dog just charges at Cody and rips out his throat, and he drops.
up.
The dangerous denial of bacon.
Of all the people, Cody was the least I expected to go down here.
Andrew, it's your
Yeah.
turn. What are you doing?
What happened?
I'm first screaming at Logan.
Cody just got his throat torn out by a dog.
By a dog.
That is what happens when you need an ambulance.
It's not sleepy. Where is unconscious?
Yes, you need
know
to
it's
Okay, now I'm
What
just
is-
going.
say you're unconscious.
Yeah, I'm just going to charge right at it.
Look at the bright side, at least you don't have rabies.
I believe the dogs are easier to hit.
Yeah,
they
at
are.
least you don't have that mildly irritating rash.
Yeah.
That's because I care so much about my charisma score, which has a modifier of -2.
So,
Crack it, Andrew.
Doth, you charge in, get a pretty decent hit on. It's bleeding all over the floor, but it's not down. It has more
I'm
hit
going
points
to
than the
go-
average goblin. So move yourself to where you would have moved.
Okay.
I'll give you flank.
Technically, that would be
trouble.
flanking, but it does not matter.
Oh, wait.
Um,
That doesn't flank with trouble.
It does,
does.
but it doesn't matter because he hit
Ah.
anyways.
Well, I'm just like, if I knew I was flanking, I didn't have. Gosh darn it, me! I
You
would
still
have.
get +2 to attack.
You still get it.
Well, I would have
Yeah.
used my power attack to try and do more
Oh.
damage.
Well, darn.
I'm pretty sure they're
Charlie?
usually like 14 anyway.
Or no, sorry, Nick, it's your turn. What do you do?
Really?
The person next to you has just went down.
I got Cody.
It is.
I want to skewer this dog
Does an 11 hit?
with a flat
With
foot.
+2 against flat-footed. Its flat-footed is 11, so +2 makes you hit.
Yay.
And I think your minimum damage will kill it. Oh, you rolled 11 damage. Yeah, you just decapitate the poor thing.
Okay, can I attempt a heal check on Cody?
No.
Uh,
No. Well,
Or
I'll
should
let
we
you
wait?
Charlie-
it can be a standard action,
I-
so no, you cannot.
I have the as a Samsaran, I get stabilized once per day.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
So if
about
he's considered dying, then we can fix that, and then you can try a heal check without the like we're trying to resurrect a man.
He
Are we
is
outside
considered
of?
dying.
Are we outside of
Considering I
initiative
just
order
got
here?
my throat
He
ripped
is
out.
dying?
He
Okay.
is dying. Dying is
Alright.
0 hit points or fewer.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a big toke of my pipe, blow that fresh green smoke that's gonna go into his lungs, and it's gonna just swiggity swooty.
Oh wait,
Will
hold on.
negates.
It actually. Did you
Makes it
drop?
will.
I lied. Sorry, he's not dying. He's unconscious. Unconscious is exactly
Okay.
0. Dying is less than 0.
Alrighty.
So he's technically stabilized, unconscious. He's not bleeding out.
Okay, perfect. Then
So you can do the heal instead.
I'll do the heal instead.
That would work. Yes.
Okay, just gonna. And goddamn battlefield. Alright. No.
Unfortunately, this wound is pretty bad.
I
You do your best.
don't know how
Your
to
best
do
is
that.
not good enough.
just slap a band-aid on it, just on the like ground turkey that is Cody's neck, and just give it a pat.
You apply a tourniquet to his neck.
Trouble adds another band-aid.
But hold on, this is actually important. This is what I was saying. Only one
can't
heal
spam.
check. You can't spam them. So
Never
if you've
mind
got
then.
lay on hands, you can use it.
Sorry.
You can't use heal.
I don't.
Oh,
What
Does
are the
anyone
odds?
have-
Not here? Probably not. We probably couldn't check these boxes for any kind of healing item. I doubt that there'd be anything in a mine.
For the time being, you don't see any other fight going on
Are we out of combat
for now.
for now?
Alrighty. So so Alex, I can only harvest things that are CR1 or higher.
1 or higher.
Yeah.
I
So I
apologize.
think that voids all the goblins.
All of the goblins, but the goblin dogs. stick
Oh, the
around.
goblin. Okay.
I'd like to sift through Cody's bag and know what is in his backpack.
Can rifle through his shit.
I mean,
Yeah, what if he has a healing item?
you do so in front of the rest of the party, unless someone.
Yeah,
tries to
I
stop
say
you.
I'm looking for a healing item. I'm looking for a
I'm just
bandage.
not gonna stop you.
There is
Uh,
not.
Cody, can you paste the contents of your backpack or whatever pack you have?
Can I try and go over here and look up?
Yeah, go ahead.
About that, I was hoping to scout this corner while taking a defensive action, just bracing my greatsword around the corner in case something attacks me.
All right, Trouble, go ahead and roll perception. Actually, you know what? Screw it. I
You
will
can
say,
get
just
this-
in the time that you do that, there's no enemies left there. So you take your
Alright.
time and slowly pace through the halls. Nothing happens.
I'll get those sweet
Do I need to roll
goblin
perception?
dog fur.
Andrew, roll perception.
Perception. Oh no.
Yeah, it's clear.
Clear.
Okay. Let's go start walking up.
Alright.
But we have to take
1 minute.
Duh, you
Eh.
need to carry more weight.
Baba Booey. Alright, there we
He's
go.
safe here.
Charlie, what are you doing?
I'm carving each one of the goblin dogs.
I see. Yes, sorry. I would say that probably is a several minute process. So,
Okay.
how far do you want to go, Doth?
Um,
As far as you know, the hallway's clear.
yes, as far as I know, other than the fact that there looks like there's 2 tokens up here.
Yeah, I
Watch
know.
out
I
for
just missed
trap.
them.
You know, but I'm like, do I see anyone behind me trying to join me?
Is
Logan?
anyone behind you trying to join you? No.
No?
They're all-
I'm
I'm
gonna at least
giving.
gonna go
I'll
inspect
give-
the first.
I'll give Miu some fucking some carving lessons.
I would like to attempt something. I don't know if Cody, like, as at this point, if we left Cody, would he die?
No. He would
Okay.
literally sit there for 24 hours. I mean, look, he would die for other reasons, but he would sit there for 24 hours and then gain a hit point. Plus his constitution. I think.
There's no need for me to poison him with something that would slow his heart rate.
No. He's not bleeding out right now. He is literally like in character, you've done just enough to stop the bleeding. He is unconscious and would slowly recover given time.
But Doug just took a chunk of his chest out in that last attack.
I was gonna say, got absolutely deleted by a dog.
You got deleted.
I rolled high to hit and I max rolled damage. So oof. Nick, are you slowly exploring this area as well?
Yeah, taking a defensive action, checking corners here before I move up with Doff.
Can I like look at any of the crates, see if they randomly have any healing things?
Go ahead and roll the equivalent of investigation. I think that would just be a search.
Um,
I think it's
I don't
hold
see
on.
it.
I'm looking at the wrong character. I have a D&D character sheet out instead of a Pathfinder character sheet out. Oh my god. Hold
You'd
on.
roll investigation.
Embarrassing.
It's the equivalent of investigation, which I think is just perception. Is there a better skill? I haven't played this in a
I
while.
don't see it.
So,
Just perception it.
Okay.
I mean, theoretically, you could ask her to roll
Knowledge dungeoneering, probably.
sleight of hand, but I don't know how
Nah,
that would apply.
it's perception. You look through this chunk of the mine, and you see that a lot of this stuff looks very recently. The dust has been brushed off. It's been left alone here for like the crates are like basically rotted. The barrels contain nothing, and there's just like a stain on the ground where something might have spilled like 2 decades ago. It looks like these have been here for a long time, and there's not useful supplies.
Are there any like mining sacks that they used to carry ores around that we could just put underneath them and carry or drag them along with?
I was gonna say, Mew, do you want to just weekend at Bernie's Cody with us?
I would
That's
say
what we're doing at this point, but
any cloth, like this place has literally been empty for around 2.5 decades. So any cloth is moth-eaten and garbage. It's
I have a horrible idea.
you and I are each grabbing an arm here, Charlie. I
was
think.
gonna say, yeah, let's do that. Or we're putting him in a barrel and rolling him along.
Before we do that, though, Charlie, I will take my 1 battlefield medicine check if possible.
Oh, you want your battlefield med?
I'm hurt. Heal me.
All right,
Make the red go away.
Pass the boof.
No,
the boof is not
All
been
right.
passed.
All right, shove him in the barrel.
Shove him in the barrel. All right, and then we'll just like kick him along like it's soccer, and just like
I'd like to
roll
make
him
an
along.
hang on. I'd like to make an acrobatics check.
Make an acrobatics check.
Yeah.
What exactly were you doing?
I'm balancing on top of the barrel and rolling it with my feet as I basically run backwards on it to get Cody to move.
Impressive.
Like a goddamn circus clown.
Exactly.
This barrel is it's only a barrel by,
cylinder standards.
The weakest of definitions. It's pretty garbage, but luckily your ninja training has let you learn how to distribute weight and step on things lightly, so you manage not to break it and do what you wish.
If it will,
so can I effectively move Cody with me?
Sure.
All right, Cody, come on, buddy. We're going over here.
I will then follow up.
Once I see that trouble's, following me, I assume I see nothing to my left.
There's a door. Do you not see the line?
Okay. Didn't know what that was.
Here's the door. That's the door. They're not gonna come through there. I'm gonna go forward.
Oh, okay.
Andrew?
I saw nothing. I will play into it.
Was there light coming from underneath the door?
No. But go ahead and let me go to the GM layer so I can. It's just really funny where you decided to stop, right? Because
right between the ambush.
Right into the gun.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yep.
Bye, Andrew.
It's like
what is your flat-footed AC?
A lot. 14.
Wow.
I rolled 4d100. That's not right.
Oh no.
I'm like, I rolled an 89 to hit. That's cool.
Oh shit! Is that Goblin God?
Well, what's your flat-footed? Sorry.
14.
14. 1 hit and 1 crit.
Oh.
Guys.
1 hit, 1 damage, 1 crit. Oh no. Of course
Guys.
just hold on.
Guys.
Oh no.
Alex, you might have to start fudging things.
Nope, don't fudge it. We're doing
Don't
this.
worry about it.
Logan,
listen, Charlie and I definitely had to fudge things.
You're the one that decided to walk straight into the next room without waiting for the rest of the party or doing your heal check.
Check Trail Hunter real quick, because I rolled the non-crit first, as I said, and then
You remember when Alex played the Never Split the Party song?
Let's see. The melee short sword is only a ×2 critical, so you don't take 12 damage and just die. But you do take 8 damage on the second hit, so 9 damage total.
Yeah, okay. I'm
And,
currently sitting at
Andrew.
negative.
What happens is these goblins essentially drop down from the ceiling. And
Negative what?
3. So I'm dying.
What's your con mod?
I will say that makes a large enough.
1.
Uh-oh.
Oh well, I may need to use my
You know what?
stabilize feature anyways. Oof.
Wait, why?
Hold on. We're gonna retcon because I literally did just kill Andrew. All right, you're not at dead.
You could tell.
Okay.
I
We're
mean,
just
maybe I could have
buddy.
showed up just in time to call him back.
I'm getting some vague second edition D&D vibes here.
Here's
It reminds me of when we played ADAD.
Wait.
Trouble. What I will let you do is I will let you essentially move up next to Andrew and tank any remaining damage that would have killed him.
Why does...
Because here's how dying works in Pathfinder.
Wow.
Oh, hold on. I actually need to double check. Is it beneath mod or is it beneath number? Give me 2 seconds. You might not actually be dead.
So it's not like 5.
No, not at all.
No.
Dying in 5th edition is impossible. Dying in Pathfinder is relatively easy.
I was gonna say,
Okay.
if you just drop, it sounds like you just got dropped like below your hit point. Is it below your hit point max or
No, that's like super easy. You die if you go beneath your Constitution modifier or
That's
Constitution score.
disgusting.
Dying is bad.
Wow, that's incredibly easy.
But I have to double check because I'm not sure if it's the big number or the small number, and that matters.
It would make sense to me if it was the bigger number,
That's what I thought too.
because like that would mean the barbarian would only need to take
looks
negative
expensive.
5
If
below
a
his hit
dying
points to
creature-
die.
Okay, it is score. So if a dying creature has an amount of negative hit points equal to its Constitution score, it dies. So what is your Constitution score?
13.
Then you can go to negative 13 before dying. So in that case, I'm not going to let that retcon happen. You are just dying on the ground.
Yeah. It's like, that sounds more reasonable.
Well, I thought I wouldn't need to use this ability, but here we are. Okay.
When your character's current hit points drop to a negative amount equal to his Constitution score or lower, or if he succumbs to massive damage, he's dead.
I'm not doing massive damage because massive damage is hard.
Right.
Too much
But,
work.
According to the score, not the modifier. All right. Now, is it the actual modifier? Is that what I mean by
It's
score?
the score. It's the score. Big number.
Score. Okay.
Anyways, I'm going to say that makes a considerable amount of noise. You just hear Doth let out like a death scream as he just gets carved to pieces.
I'm just gonna
I'll stop rolling Cody down the hallway and just kind of set him up right in the corner. Cody, if you wouldn't mind going and setting your barrel right there, thank you.
Do you want to be in front or behind me?
I've got, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm about a 6, and
Okay.
I've got range up to about 15 feet comfortably.
Alrighty. On a scale
Okay,
of
Put his
so
gun in his hand
I
and
will
make
go
him a
in front
Capcan
of you.
Trap.
That is
Okay.
a good idea.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I'm going to stabilize our good friends. Now, do you want to make a will save to negate that?
should
Charlie, or not Charlie.
Probably.
Alex, I'd like to keep an eye on this door to make sure that nothing comes barging
Okay.
through.
Am I taking any damage from that little encounter to save him?
No. Since it wouldn't kill Andrew,
I have 8 turns. Kill them first.
Yeah.
What if one of our attacks misses?
don't cleave into Andrew, please.
I don't think
I was
Alex have.
I mean, the goblins also may just attack your corpse.
Yeah.
They've got bigger fish to fry. They don't want to die, and they know. I mean, we'll see.
Action economy is effective, and your actions are worth way more than any of mine.
Oh, hold on. Relevant meme. Andrew, as I was revealing the tokens.
I'm in danger.
Well, I've got one for Andrew too.
So I'm gonna just have initiative go however you stacked up in this hallway. So Nick, you're obviously the one that gets there first. Go ahead and take your turn.
Okay. I guess
you
I'll
go,
go
Andrew.
for a swing on the guy on the right.
That hits.
Oh my
One
god,
down.
a good roll.
You should probably.
Could move up
He's
into
dead.
the square possibly.
You can 5 foot step
5
it.
foot. Yep.
All right.
Rachel,
Cool.
your turn.
It's Andrew
All right.
going down.
So I'm kind of awkwardly stuck, like right here. I'm pretty sure.
You can stand over an unconscious body since he's touching your
Okay. So
Get on
I'm
his chest
standing
and
over
have
the
high
corpse.
ground.
He's not a corpse yet. Have some respect.
soon to be.
Respect.
And go ahead and make your
I'm
attack.
standing over the man holding F to stop to slow blood loss while he's waiting for a revive.
Oh no. Alrighty.
Frick.
That's a miss. Logan, go ahead.
Okay. No activity from this door already.
Nope, you hear nothing.
Okay.
I mean, let's go ahead and roll a perception check. But
I will if you so
like a
say
quick
so.
one.
Perception.
Yeah, you hear nothing. Door's dark. Not really any
5
sound.
and 15. We'll go up to here. Can I, assuming I'm throwing right-handed, can I hit this corner, or do you want me to move up?
Snap to corner. Why not? I've already killed one of you.
All right. So we're gonna go for the ranged attack. And nat one? Nope, 16.
I was gonna
Tie
say
is the
Logan.
safety. So
Hang on. Are we going tie to defender here?
tie goes to defender.
Cool. In that case, I'll just size. That's like the 4th miss today.
Oh boy.
Sad.
Sad.
Alrighty.
Things
Charlie, you're up next.
start getting easier in the next coming levels.
God. Okay, guys. I only have 2 more spells left. Is it worth burning one?
I mean,
Your friend is dying on the floor.
I mean, like the res is actually just a once per day thing, so that doesn't come out of my spell pool. That's like a racial ability.
I'd start with the res.
Okay, I'm gonna start with the res then on our good friend. So
Alright.
he's at least stabilized. He's not bleeding out. You can choose to have a will save to negate that if you wish.
Essentially, Andrew, you no longer make death saves. You are just okay.
I don't even think you make death saves in this.
We're gonna...
Fair enough.
You just lose a hit point every single round or something?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's true. Hold on.
Yeah.
On the character's next turn, after being reduced, and on all subsequent... Hold on. Oh, I see. This is a lot more complicated. I normally was playing with just kind of the lifted 5e death saves, because in this you basically make a DC 10 Constitution check to become stable, but you take a penalty on the roll equal to your negative hit point total. So we'll just say you're stable and see if we want to rules as written it or homebrew it later.
So, Charlie, what are the odds that your magic missile kills on next turn?
If has the goblin already been damaged?
Mm-mm.
Because the max I can do with the magic missile is 5 right now, because I only have 1 magic missile per cast.
I believe you confirmed they have about 6.
They've got somewhere around 6
They've
hit
got
points.
6. Okay. So the other option that I have in terms of magic is I cast Snowball and hope I max roll.
Which one? Do they have the same to hit modifier? I'd say go with the magic missile for guaranteed, because that's where we're clearly suffering.
Alright. Yeah, okay, all magic missile then. Alrighty.
All right,
Let me
go ahead and roll your damage. And which one are you targeting?
I'm gonna target. Well, this guy is next to trouble. I'm gonna even the odds and target this one up here.
Okay.
Drop that fat magic missile. Wow. God, the luck.
Way to
Okay,
get the
cool.
5.
He takes 5 points of damage. He is not having a good time. He's having a straightforward bad time.
Going for the kneecaps.
I would say, Cody, you're up next.
Why I
Cody.
imagine magic missiles.
What
these, like,
can I do when
solar
I'm
missiles.
unconscious?
Just kidding. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Zach,
you're up next.
Think about what led to this situation.
sit in the
Of
corner
bad
and think
luck.
about your life.
Try and put your body into a position to
I think
become a
I'll
living cat
walk
can
up
trap.
here behind Mew and hold action until there's room for me to.
You might be able to move up here and melee attack, right?
I suppose that is
Could he
true.
swap or occupy my space, or
He
Yeah,
can
I'll just.
not swap, but he can move through it, not occupy.
Yeah, I'll. Shit.
uh-oh.
Sadly, that does not hit.
Yeah.
That means it has rolled back around for a full turn, so the goblins get to go.
You can just
We're
have
gonna
more
have-
targets.
One attacks Rachel. She is flanked because of this goblin. Rachel, what's your AC? Flat-footed?
Oh, flat-footed 12.
Then it hits.
Shoot.
How many hit points do you have? Tell me it's more than 4.
Let me find it. I'm just not used to this sheet yet.
I
don't
don't
know
think
where
she's
everything
taking
is.
damage, so
So
she's
does it matter how
definitely-
many corpses occupy the same space?
I'm
No.
currently sitting at 7.
Okay, now you're sitting at 3. And
I don't like this mine.
one attack goes towards you, Trouble. It rolls a 7 and misses. That's it for the goblin's turn. Oh wait, no, just kidding. Hold on. 2 of them are attacking. One will attack Zach because that's fun.
Oh, come on, Zach. I believe in
Sorry.
you.
Bye, guys.
Sorry, buddy. I rolled a 17.
Shit.
Wait, isn't Zach's armor class 17?
Yeah.
It has a
Plus-
plus to hit.
Plus 2. It's a 17 on the die, so it hits.
Oh.
Well, you take 3, so you're still up, right? You got healed.
2 hit points. Let's go.
Let's go.
I will say, this encounter is doing about as well as I wanted it to. I'm
Oh.
driving you to the brink for a first fun encounter.
The joy
That's
of
good.
level 1 encounters.
It's
You're
something.
He barely survived off of a nano boost.
Now, Trouble, it's your turn.
Sweet.
5 foot step here and get flanking.
Oh yeah, good call. Thanks. I
When the
think
DM is a tactician. But,
Okay, his head into someone
Is
else.
that not the purpose of the augury spell?
he is
This one's
ceased
dead.
existing.
Trouble.
Rachel. The augury spell works in funny ways.
Oh no.
Wanna-
Okay.
Scoot up with a 5 foot step, scoot back with a 5 foot step, it's up to you. Or just get your attack in and see how it goes.
I will just try to get my attack in. See how
a
it
5 foot
goes.
step after it too.
13 doesn't hit. Do you wish to 5 foot step away? Or are you going to maintain yourself over?
Going to
Andrew.
5 foot step away.
Hey, Doc.
Alright. I think then it is Logan's turn with how we've been running it.
Taking this shot through Zach's occupying space
It's
Uh,
risky, but
is
you can
risky,
do it.
but is the correct choice because otherwise I'm going to be in an engagement distance that I don't want to be in.
Fair enough.
Because if
Don't
I
crit
go
fail.
in, I can't switch into Zach's space. Because if I do, then I can't end my
You
turn in
can't
the
move
same
out
space
without-
as him,
Yeah.
and I take an attack of opportunity. Yeah. So hey Zach, I know the
Oh.
odds are about 1 in 1 that I nat fail this, but the
You
good
got a
news is it was
5% chance of
the good news is I only nat 1 on the damage. So
you nat 2'd on the attack.
listen,
Alright.
we don't need to worry about that. We all know that's Alex's fault because for some reason, whenever he DMs a game, you can't roll high whatsoever.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Charlie. It's your turn.
Oh,
Cough,
good.
blades in the
can I
dark.
make a move?
Cough,
Can I
cough.
move after the attack
Yes,
though?
yes, you can. Sorry.
Alright,
I will
I'll take
say
a 5
I
foot
keep
step
a
back.
steady eye on Andrew's body, and if they try to go for him, I just kind of keep
Alright.
an eye on that.
You're trying to
Can
finish
I
off this
aim a-
guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna aim a jolt at that man. Gonna just give him the Palpatine treatment.
Sure thing.
AC to touch attack 10.
Let's see, goblins have a touch AC of 13.
Beans. Okay.
Yeah.
He does some fun shit.
Zach, I guess.
Oh, goody.
Come on, Zach, get rid of him. That's not doing it, bud.
That's
Nope.
not doing it.
That's not it.
A 3, dude. This should okay. I love it, but I hate it.
Alex, your games are cursed.
That rolls it back around to the goblins' turns.
Don't worry, Zach.
Bye,
you know, guy
guys.
will
I can't
sit
believe-
well and
I can't-
accidentally hit Andrew.
Zach, I now know how you feel during the Wendigo fight from Disaster Squad. I'm sorry. No.
Let me see something.
Yeah,
real
except
quick.
for that one, I was stun locked. You're not actually
were-
stun locked yet.
Hey, Andrew, how
gonna
you
say-
doing?
Alright.
We might as well be stunlocked
I
here.
mean, yeah.
The goblins appraise the situation, see 6 people charging down this tunnel towards them, scream out in goblinoid, and rush
Oh,
into the darkness.
Oh,
Make the
fuck.
attack. Oh shit! Wait, Zach gets an
Maybe
attack of
dark.
opportunity.
I have dark
Yes, I
vision.
do.
Where are they going?
I get an attack of opportunity.
We
Take
are.
that attack of opportunity.
Oh,
I will
Zach,
just
come
reveal
on!
the rest.
Yeah,
I
Zach.
did a thing.
Cool.
I hit
You can see
something.
this. now that you're in there. This
Only
one
one of them
dies.
escapes.
My advice to you as a DM to the players is kill this one before it escapes. You're gonna have a bad
Okay, does
time.
anybody have any range?
Yes. And
I
I have
do.
fast movement speed.
What is your range?
Cody, you
15
I
feet.
know.
Cody's better. But he's oh wait. I
I'm unconscious,
can't hear.
motherfuckers.
You
It is Nick's go, and he can charge.
I'll just charge at it. I don't have extra movement, but I'll just take the charge for a +2 to hit.
All right, swing your attack.
Come on, Nick.
Come on, come on.
+2? 16?
No.
Eyes it. It's still alive.
do you have power attack, Nick?
I mean, he
don't-
can't power
wait.
attack.
Power attack would lessen my chance to hit.
It is alive.
Oh,
His defense.
Rachel is the closest here.
Who was next? I think it was Rachel was next in the order, anyways. So Rachel, would you like to
Maybe I
charge?
should just try to grab.
Yeah,
her.
where do I end up next to Nick?
Yeah, you can end up here.
Okay.
You'd have to charge,
Hit.
maybe.
Well, I am.
Hit.
Swear to God.
Yes.
That kills it.
Oh,
I'm just really irritated at this point. You just see me spit on its corpse. Cowards.
We'll
And
go,
for the sake of expediency, I will just say, here is the rest of the chunks. A lot of them end. One of them progresses deeper into the mountain, but you can't really see much beyond that.
should we kick down this door?
I think we should get him up first. Can we attempt that check?
A heal check.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm curious. Trouble, do you or me have the better heal check?
I have a -1.
For the
Okay,
total?
I have a 2.
I don't have a
Okay.
rank in it yet, though, so yeah.
I'm gonna salt bay some weed onto him.
I want to
Alright.
point out that I've
Yeah.
got the best heal mod of 4.
Go ahead and heal
Well,
a D4 plus
Cody.
wisdom.
Okay. Well,
Can
you
we go
get,
slap
alright,
Cody awake?
Bukowski, you get back 6 hit points.
What was your negative total?
3?
All right, then you're at 3 hit points.
Am I back up?
Yep.
I'm alive. It's like
Because
is
notably,
he though?
unlike 5e, you do not you like 1 point of healing while you're at -50 does not put you to 1 hit point. It puts you to -49.
He was
No,
stabilized. You were
Yeah,
stabilized.
he was
at 0.
stabilized.
Mhm.
Is he stabilized at 0 though, or is he?
No.
Yeah,
He's
that's a good
stabilized at
question.
-3 technically.
I
I
mean,
think he stabilizes at -3.
That creature is automatically stabilized and does not lose any further hit points. Okay.
Yes,
Yeah.
It does not restore. So you are now at 3 hit points, which means I can take a chance to remove that.
Right.
Oh,
Stack up.
good.
Go ahead and
Boy. All right.
roll just like 2 investigation checks, just whichever 2 of you want to look around.
I'll
do a
is that
perception.
Oh yeah,
I'll-
perception. Sorry.
I'll do a perception.
All right, Anya.
Dang it.
In your monster tailoring experiences, you just kind of root through the belongings of a couple of the goblins, and you find one of them does have a key that seems like it might fit the door.
Goblin Key. Alrighty. Hey,
Pass it along.
hey, Trouble. Found this key in one of the goblin's pockets. I think it might help with the door.
Alright, can I cast a quick detect evil and past the door to see if I detect anything?
Does it go through surfaces, or do you have to see the target?
I can copy and paste it for you real quick.
Go ahead. I think
Do
you
it.
have to see what you're detecting.
I'll kick Cody's barrel. Wake up!
Kick Cody's in the barrel.
I'll post in Trail Hunter.
I think Cody wants to, heal some health first and then wake up.
We already tried our heal check, so he's out.
Yeah, no, he's gonna have to heal from
Yeah.
resting.
You have to study the area or subject, which I'm gonna say means you have to be able to see them.
Okay.
All right, Nick, we're ready on you on the door. Let's get the
Alright, I
wizard
gave
out
you
of
the
the
key.
way.
I gave you the key, and I'm going to get behind Mew.
Hey, Andrew, you have the most hit points here. Get in here.
Get in here.
I got 3 hit points.
Yeah, but you have an AC.
I have a flat foot.
Actually, technically, I have a higher AC than Andrew and more hit points, so.
Either way, does the key work in the door?
Yeah, the key works. You open the door?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, thank God, children.
No,
Yeah, you
these are
see-
fakes.
2 bound and gagged children tied up and tossed on the floor in a dark room.
I'll
Do they
pull,
match
out
also
the
my,
see-
descriptions?
I'll pull out my monster
do.
carving knife and cut them loose.
I set up a torch just so they can see.
Cue me acting like a sniveling, sobbing child for 27 minutes. So Not
Yeah, that's about
happening.
right.
All right, hey kids, you
Did it
doing
match the
all right
description?
around here?
Yes.
They're children. We saved them, Logan.
All right,
Listen,
hey, kids.
The
the
blonde
goblin
haired one tells
shaman.
you her name is Emily and she's the blacksmith daughter, and then this one is the boy of the farmers.
To be
Hey
honest, I didn't know
kids,
what
you
that thing
guys
was.
look like you're doing. You guys look like you're doing pretty bad. You want to get out of here?
I'm sure the daughter might recognize me, and I'll try and calm her down and say, "We're here to get you out."
That's a good point. Hold on, let me roll something.
Can I roll diplomacy?
Yeah, go ahead. Even with a 10. I rolled and she recognized you. So the blacksmith's daughter is just kind of like clinging to you, Trouble, and just like sobbing. Both of these
Alright.
children are fairly traumatized.
Could be worse.
Those of you that would wish to do so, go ahead and roll perception checks. 2 of them, please.
I will be
I
up
got
there
one.
because I think I have the highest perception.
You're doing great, Adam, so far.
I have an
You're the only
8.
person that isn't affected by Alex's BS low rolls.
Andrew.
Ironically, I'm the one
uh,
person who can't do anything because I am a level 1 wizard.
Doth or Anya, interestingly, do either of you speak Dwarvish?
No.
Nope.
All right. So there are when you kind of root through the room, you see these 3 crates. They look noticeably newer than the rest of the stuff outside, and they're outside of them there is like runic text written that you do not understand.
I will
Anyone
scribble that
else here
runic
speak
text
it?
down in my
It
notebook.
is literally just Dwarvish, but you don't understand it.
Can I try to look up the
No,
crate?
but I can just copy it
Fair
down,
enough,
right?
yes.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
just-
copy it down in my spell book and just like, hey, does anyone understand this? Just pass it around until we get to someone who speaks Dwarvish.
Do any of
I-
you speak Dwarvish?
I did not take Dwarvish as a language. I was
God
advised
damn
by
it.
Alex not to.
Nope.
Did I advise you? I mean, you wouldn't have really come into contact
You
with me
advised me to
personally.
take Undercommon.
Yeah, because that's a good language for rogues to have. But
How
Actually, what'd you
heavy is
take?
the crate?
it depends. One of them is rather heavy. 2 of them are relatively light.
I need a weight.
Are you trying to carry all 3 of them?
He's got a lot of.
I gotta figure out which ones I can carry.
I'm currently lightweight and can carry a bit as well, I think.
Haha, wizard.
Probably.
No.
Would you like to open them?
I mean,
That would also work.
yeah, maybe.
Can we get them out of this room first?
Yes, please.
No,
I
because I
will-
can't move them on the map because they're stuck there. So
Okay, but if we theoretically get them out of the room,
yes, you can theater of the mind them out of the room.
I would also like to ask the children if they know if they know if there's anyone else in these caves. Or are they the only ones there?
They say that they were the only 2 that they know that were captured. They were playing together and were taken by the goblins and shoved into this room.
Right.
All right. What do I need to open the crate?
Strength check, or like whatever skill you would like. Which one do you want to open? 1, 2, or 3?
Let's go with 1.
All right, you rip the it's like a crate that's kind of just been nailed shut. You just jam your fingers under there and just pry up the wood until it either splinters or breaks off. And you see inside the crate there are 2 sets of masterwork studded leather armor and 1 set of masterwork chainmail armor.
Ooh.
that's nice.
Haha.
I'm gonna type them out in chat.
Those can go to anybody, as far as I'm concerned.
A chain shirt or chain mail?
Let me look up the book because I had it in mind. And where the hell is my Pathfinder book?
Haha. Hooray
Chain
for
mail,
no
chain
armor.
link.
If one's lighter
So
than
is
the
it
other,
left to right? 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Can
Wow.
I try opening the middle with a string?
Go ahead.
I offer my crowbar instead, or the thieves' tools.
Thieves' tools would not help you. Crowbar would give you just like a +4.
Can I use the? Well, I feel like
I'll check you the
Could
crowbar
I
for the third one.
convince you that acrobatics would work here?
No. Acrobatics
Darn.
is like balancing on a balance beam. I don't see how that can open a chest.
I will go with number 2. Logan, are you giving me crowbar for number 2?
Yeah, I check you the crowbar.
At 12.
This middle seems to be slightly harder to open for you, Doth. You're struggling.
So
I could-
chainmail or
Behold.
chain?
My divine power.
I'm scooping through the book right now. Hold on.
Trouble, would you
It
like
is
to provide
chain-
assistance?
Chainmail.
Behold my divine power.
Chainmail.
Ha!
Wait.
I see. So Doth, you're struggling.
Does it
You get it started. You know, you're like you've run it under hot water. You're trying to get the jar open, and then Anya just comes over and just one hand just kind of just like
I just dink it with my pipe and it just pops open.
The weak queen knows how to use
Um,
leverage.
inside this crate. There are 50
Healing
days
pots?
worth of dwarven rations.
Oh, cool.
They are tightly wrapped and essentially go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. Just like a flat intelligence or just some sort of knowledge. I don't know.
Brain.
16. You can tell, despite not being able to really read the outside of these crates, these look like they're essentially MREs. They're like soldiers'
Sick.
rations that have been preserved and,
Are they
Looks
any
like there
lighter
was
or
some
heavier than
mad
normal rations?
soldiers coming around
Yeah.
here.
the same as the rest.
Can we get both of our strong boys on this third one?
As long as
Go
someone
ahead.
watches the children, I guess.
I will. Well, I'll start doing
I
just
mean-
magic tricks for the kids with prestidigitation.
This one, out of all of them, this one's the hardest to open, but with a 20 total, with Andrew taking the lead with a +4 from the crowbar and a +2 from Nick because he's assisting. That's a 21. You managed to pry off this crate's. This one is noticeably smaller. I couldn't actually make it that way, but on the inside of this one, you see primarily there is a pile of bandages, gauze, a whole bunch of medical supplies, and a smaller locked box.
I tossed Logan the locked box. Like
I
open.
get to work on it.
You toss him the locked box.
Telaro starts
Yeah.
muttering in
I
some
tossed.
kind
I
of.
mean, give. I do not
Okay.
actually toss.
You're not just eating it at him.
No.
Telaro sees the medical supplies and just starts swearing in a language that no one else here speaks.
What is the language?
Ifrit.
Okay, yeah,
Which is
no, don't got
essentially
that one.
Infernal, I think. Right?
Hmm?
Do they speak Infernal or do they speak their own language?
It said Ifrit.
Okay.
Okay,
could
don't
be
got
wrong.
that one.
When yeah, because then hold on.
I'll go sit on top of Cody's barrel and start fiddling with the
Oh,
lockbox.
I have common written down. I
Right.
needed to add Ifrit because we had the conversation where it's like you can take Ifrit as one of your languages, and I was like,
Go ahead.
I don't think
and
my intelligence is technically high enough. But then the argument of, well, you would
would've
still
learned it.
probably know it.
Go ahead and roll me a sleight of hand, Logan, if you're trying to pick the lock. Or do you want to check if it's trapped?
I mean, you always check if it's trapped.
All right, then perception.
It's just a miniature mimic.
I shake it very slightly left to right. I kind of tap it, and I feel, does it feel like metal? Does the lock look like it's pretty normal? Are there any catches when I play with it?
Jimmy.
As
go
I
ahead.
make a perception check and think it's all good and go for the sleight of hand.
You're even with
Rachel.
the small bonus you get for having thieves' tools, you're struggling. It'll take you a bit of time, but
I'll,
you have enough time here to take time.
I'll take a 10.
All right, 15 gets you through the good quality lock. You open it up, and it is a case of 6 healing potions.
Oh, hey guys, there's 4 healing pots in here.
Glad I
Six.
didn't-
Oh, you
Hey,
bastard.
hey, hey! I need one of those.
Sounds motive.
You really want to try it against my deception?
Sure.
No, I don't. I'm not telling you that there's 4 in there. I say, hey guys, healing pots, and I'll.
Oh man.
What I want to do is I want to take my foot and slam it into the side of the barrel that I'm sitting on, just so it breaks open and shows Cody in there, and I'll just give him one of the potions. And by give, I mean distribute.
Arbitrary, we don't want to just use the healing supplies we just got instead.
I mean,
I don't know.
do we want to waste healing potions at this current moment in time?
We probably don't want to waste them. We could just head out.
But it's
Mission
Cody.
accomplished currently.
Who's carrying him back?
I can carry him back. He doesn't weigh that much.
Me and
Okay, if
Trouble
you're
can
carrying
duo
him
stay.
back.
So, going back to the leather armor, the masterwork
wait.
studded armor. What's the difference between the like the?
Is it a +1?
It's an additional
It's
+1.
plus
Yeah,
one.
you-
if it's masterwork.
The way I do Masterwork armor is just +1 to AC.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Okay.
So, would I be able to persuade anyone to let me take it?
Does anyone want it?
Want
You're
what?
kind of first come first serve.
I
and you're
can't
first
wear
come.
armor.
I would
Zach
like to
is probably the
chainmail if
next. I'd say
possible.
Zach and Rachel are the two for the light armor.
Yeah,
'Cause
go,
I-
go
Light
ahead
armor.
and grab it.
Cody should, generally speaking, not be in melee range.
Because I'm
And
already
Bukowski,
wearing.
Nick, as the
Bukowski, are
person
you
who's-
unarmored?
I am not. No, I'm not unarmored.
Okay.
So, essentially,
Or-
here's how I'm going to run this, or just kind of like beyond the veil a bit. There is another chunk of combat. If you guys wanted to continue, we could, or we could call it here and you could come back to it later. Essentially, this acts as a checkpoint. The medical supplies are enough to get you all to full hit points.
Let's do that. Charlie's
We
going to
should
be effectively
escort
useless.
the children out of the cave, though.
I agree.
Yeah.
We can
So you
finish
could-
off with goblins later, I guess.
That is essentially.
Do we
This
know if
was
there's
here
any
to
other
serve as
ways out
either
of the
loot or a
cave?
checkpoint.
I'll
I
leave it to you
mentioned this
guys.
briefly,
I'll leave that to you
but-
guys.
This.
One of them does, yeah, but
This shaft moves deeper into the mountain. The other ones terminate soon after they leave the map.
so theoretically, is there any other way out of the cave that we know of?
Not that you know of.
So could we just station half the party at the entrance and half of them takes the children back to town until we just reconvene here and then we just assume full hit points or whatever?
That is splitting the party, Logan.
It is, but do you want to leave the mountain unattended or do you want to send the children back by themselves?
We all go back and bring the children as requested.
We could bring the
So
children
then
back.
we
If
leave
you
the
really
mountain
wanna keep
unattended.
exploring. We can
That's-
come back after we drop
Oh
them
no,
off.
we let some goblins free. What's the worst thing that could happen?
We end up in this situation again.
There's plenty of goblins, and we'll.
If we really want to come back, we should drop off the children first and come back immediately after that. That's the case.
Hey kids, you want to go mountain exploring?
I mean,
They just look at
Well,
you.
it wouldn't
with dead
hurt to go
eyes.
back in town and then rest up for a night. Take a long rest, get spells back, and head back out.
We can take a
Thank
rest
you.
shifts at
I
the.
have
next
one
mountain there.
spell.
just rig some string at the entrance so we know. If
Zach, do you have trap setting?
No, I don't think so.
Also, I would still like to figure out if I can. Zach, I wasn't quite sure. Did you say I could take the studded
Yeah,
armor?
go for it.
We can pile up
Okay.
a bunch of crates in the entrance.
Zach, are you currently using studded?
Yes.
So you should probably take the
There's
other one
currently-
because I can't take heavy armor like that.
Wait, that's heavy armor?
It's
There's-
got a weight of
no.
20.
2 sets of studded.
Oh.
Literally heavy.
It's
Like-
literally
Oh wait,
too heavy.
there's
too
two.
much mass.
There's
No,
two.
I am not using
Yeah, it's in the
studded.
chat there.
There's 2 of the
Yes.
masterwork studded leather and 1 of the chainmail.
I am
Cool.
not using heavy.
No,
I
Zach,
have
but it
normal
weighs
leather.
20 pounds.
Yeah, I have normal leather.
So this would do what?
Good. Check the book.
Well, it
Does the
would push me
book
off of
say
a
how
light load.
heavy the studded
20 pounds.
armor is? 20.
It's 20 pounds.
Yeah,
I believe so.
that would push me off of a light load.
Yep. Yes, it would.
Which is, I think,
Yeah.
why you were wearing leather in the first place, as opposed
Yep.
to studded.
So Zach,
But not all loot is tailored to the party.
I am sitting at medium load, not light load now.
so are you guys gonna wear them or are we just gonna drop them?
I mean, if you have stuff that you want me to carry, I can carry excess weight. Oh,
I mean, these are in perfect condition, so you could just take them back to town and sell them. It was really there to just, if you want to switch out, there are these here.
it's enough.
Can I hand you my bedroll and blanket?
Yes. I'm just.
The bedroll is 5 and the blanket is 3.
Weight is
So-
not an issue.
Put realistically, Andrew could carry all of the loot you guys have found back on his own.
So I'm just gonna
Yeah,
mark
like-
that as with Andrew and then
That's fair.
remove
Subtract
the weight.
Yeah.
So Zach, do
back.
you want studded leather or you not?
I think I will pass. Maybe.
All right. Andrew, I'm gonna increase your
I
pay.
don't know.
Okay.
Andrew, if you wouldn't be so kind as to please take this rogue's kit, as I will don studded leather armor and switch out my current Haramaki for the masterwork studded.
Okay. How much weight is that?
You're taking on technically no new weight, because what do you have from Mew weight currently?
21.
Then yeah, you're literally actually not gaining any weight.
Oh, okay.
Actually, add +1 to that, because technically you're carrying my old armor now.
I'm just gonna put 30.
Oh wait, that's a click. I thought that was like it would hide it. So for now, I'm
Jam-
just going to set the weight as 0 on that because Andrew has it.
Nick, can I take the chainmail?
What are you currently wearing?
I'm currently wearing I don't even know what I'm wearing. Hide armor.
I'm currently wearing scale mail personally. Hide armor. Hide is a +4.
Yeah. So I think
The bonus is equivalent on either of you, I'm pretty sure.
is it?
As we level up, we
hide is
might
better.
be able to carry
Or
more
scale's
weight,
better.
right?
No,
Scale
not unless we
armor
increase
is
our strength
better
stat.
than hide armor.
I mean, they both give +8s. The only difference is
Max dex, and none of us have. Neither of us have max dex.
okay.
can
Then
take
it
the
is a
chain
bigger
off this
upgrade on
time, I
Andrew.
guess.
Don't worry, we'll get a bag of
do
holding
wanna
at
roll it
some
off.
bags of holding at some point.
I will say, Andrew, specifically due to your size, it just looks a little wonky because this was built for a dwarf. So you,
Does it
It-
still
it-
provide the same
Crop top.
protection?
yes,
Andrew
You-
in a crop top.
you're gonna have to get it modified by the blacksmith, but I'll just say you can do that when you get back to town.
Crop top. Mhm.
There's still enough chain to cover you well enough.
Okay.
You've just turned
Do
like a
we-
full bodysuit into a chest plate.
You just got
Do we
stuff.
not get ability score improvements?
Every
Uh,
four
When we level up?
levels.
Every 4th level.
Every
And
fourth
it's only a
level.
+1, not a +2.
We leveled up.
No,
No.
No.
level 4 is when you get your ASI. And if you chose to put it into strength, then you'd get +1 to your strength score. The good news is that our armor and our weight bases off of the strength score, not the mod.
Hey, what was the thing you were saying about max dex mod?
So if you're light loaded, you have no max dex except for what your armor imposes. If you're medium loaded, your max dex mod goes to +3 for purposes of AC.
Okay. Just double checking.
I'm presuming you guys are doing this all of this while you're kind of walking back to the town, or do you want to
Yeah.
split half and half?
I'm personally of the mind that we shouldn't leave them out unattended, but I'll go with the party here.
We could
Someone
drop off
suggested-
children and then come back immediately after we do, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do a
I-
U-turn.
I'll watch the entrance to the cave and leave the rest of the party.
If you guys
The
want,
problem
we can
is
probably
that
pile up a
we
crates to block
kind
off
of
the
would
entrance.
want a long rest, though.
We can rest outside the mountain entrance, take shifts guarding it.
Yeah.
I think that's the best play.
Cool. Speaking of which, Anya's gonna hit her vial of moss and go catatonic. I got a bail.
Entirely fine. This is a
And
Wait a minute, this just works then.
yeah, NPC. If you want to
NP.
NPC me, I have 3 priorities: acquire monster parts, acquire magic, acquire gold. Cool.
in that order.
In that order.
All right, very simple directives.
I will. Don't kill me. But
I will
have
try
fun.
not to.
Thank you. All right. Have a nice night, everybody. No announcements for Thursday. See you there.
Cool.
Bye.
See you.
See ya.
Here we go.
It's monster parts, magic, then gold. Yeah.
Oh,
Yep,
speaking
it's in
of
that
which,
order.
he succeeded on all of his checks like a million years ago when he was crafting and getting stuff. I don't remember what he rolled. 14, 23, 21.
You mean with a dire bet?
No, with
No, with the 3 dogs. I didn't
doggos.
actually give him the gold for that, so I should.
Do we want to wake up Cody?
We can do that after we set up camp outside.
All right.
I will say, the medical supplies work enough to get the conscious people up to full if they want, but to get him out from unconsciousness, you probably have to use a potion.
Let's expend it
How
then.
much longer
It's
were we
worth it to get
thinking
him
of
up.
going tonight?
An
I was
hour.
thinking we were going until 10. I think I said that in chat, but
Before we leave to escort the children, should we use these boxes and barrels to cover up the entrance of a cave?
It takes some time to move them, but it could be worth it, yeah.
sure.
We don't have mold earth or anything to block the entrance, so.
Let me check where harvest parts. How much did he get for that?
I guess if me and Doff want to do our strength checks for that.
Yeah, you guys do that.
Or
We'll go
take
ahead and
10
set up
and
camp
both get
outside.
15. Yeah.
So we're expending 1 potion to get Cody up, and then we have 5 remaining.
Yep.
Okay. Hey, Cody.
I'm alive.
Hey, sleepyhead.
How do we use some gauze and stuff to heal?
I'm just
You
basically
use
how
it.
that works is I've just said you get to full heal because that's
Okay.
what I had intended it to do. It was
Ah.
supposed to serve as a checkpoint.
Good
So
stuff.
we all heal thanks to those
Full hit
supplies.
points. Yay.
Thank you, dwarves.
Yeah, that's my heal.
Rolls the
Good roll.
19. All right, so
So
Cody's
who's staying
back.
behind? Who's going back?
I will
I'm
stay here.
escorting the children out of the cave.
Okay.
Or at the very least.
Escort team is here. Logan, you're staying
Okay.
back.
I'm
We
on the
probably
watch team.
yeah.
Watch team is there. So whoever wants to stay, drag your token to Miyu. Whoever wants to leave, drag your token to Talaro.
I will.
I'll have for ease of everything.
All right, so we
Because
got
our
half on the
priority was
trays.
taking the children, or our priority was getting the children out of there. So that's the
Should we
mentality
have-
I'm going with.
Should we have a whole party actually help out block the cave if you want to do that?
Let's have everyone
I'll-
block the cave first.
I'll
And
just
then
say
we're
while
gonna
you
wait
guys were
for you.
splitting up the loot, Andrew and Nick, if you'd just like to roll strength checks real quick.
Yeah.
These are nice.
Come on.
Way to go,
Yeah,
Andrew.
Andrew's
and-
doing most of the heavy lifting, but you managed to basically just take these 3 crates once they're near empty. Well, the food one is still full, but you can just stack them up here and block this door off pretty well.
Right.
So I'll just move them,
Blocking
like,
this entrance or maybe that one. Yeah.
there.
All right.
Do you want to move it here? Where do you want to put it? Just let me know.
Either on the exit of a mountain, maybe, since that would be obvious.
Here, you mean?
I'm
Or
thinking
deeper
like
in.
here, literally on the entrance to a mine shaft.
Position such that we get the advantage of the choke point.
Either that or however anyone else thinks, yeah. So me, Talara, and the cat. Not the cat, the fox.
Use you.
Sorry. I forget.
And I'm not a fox. I can just change into one sometimes, okay?
Is that a character?
All right, Zach and I assume we're gonna go just stealth outside of the entrance and
no.
wait for
Oh,
you guys
wait.
to get back.
Yeah,
Yep.
my bad.
Okay.
Well,
Um,
I am become sneak.
you should move the children.
Am I allowed to use a disguise check to aid in my attempt to hide, or do I just roll stealth?
Just stealth.
Wow.
Okay, you guys are freaking gone.
Cool.
We
So,
are the knight.
we are going to play rock paper scissors so
Yes.
silently that none of us will ever win.
Yes.
So for ease of expediency, I will just say you guys all head out, go to town.
Mhm.
Where are you guys hiding, Logan and Zach?
We want to be positioned such that we can take advantage of this choke point. So I want to be able to see into the debris at the very least.
All right, go ahead and
So
just stick
probably-
yourself there is like a forest here, so there's kind of shrubberies and junk to hide yourself in should you wish.
That's where I'd like to be, is in the shrubbery at the edge of the tree line, so that we can retreat back into the forest if we need.
But
I
you got
will
ranged attacks, so
probably
you
be
can
right
pin
there
them in
with you.
there if they tried to come out that way.
That's the idea, yeah.
So okay, you guys have been gone just the people that left with the children have been gone for several hours, maybe like 2 hours. And at that time, Zach and Logan, you guys see 2 goblin dogs with 2 goblin riders that look like they were kind of a patrol head back and then suddenly see that the entrance is blockaded. They disembark and try to mess with it for about 5 minutes before they realize they're not strong enough to do anything about it. They get back on and they're starting to ride off.
Which direction are they riding off?
They came in from the west side and then they basically do a U-turn and are also heading out on the west side.
Oh, so they came from outside the mountain?
Yes, this looks like it was some sort of patrol.
This could very well be the people that were initially out and caught them, or caught the kids in the first place.
If only you wanted to take the risk, you could tail them.
I don't think that we'd be able to keep pace with them, not stealthily.
The goblin dogs do move faster than you to begin with, as you would have known from the cave battle. And doing so stealthily would be nigh impossible.
Mm.
Is it worth... I don't think it is, Zach. I don't think that we attempt any kind of attack here. I think we let him pass.
It would be 2v4. You'd have the advantage of stealth, but
That's assuming
who
we
knows
hit our
what could
first
happen.
attacks.
Yeah.
Realistically, we kill both of the goblins, and then we have to deal with 2 dogs, where theoretically, if the dogs max roll, they one-hit us. I think if we were any more well-prepared or had any higher levels or any more people here, we'd be able to do it. I don't think we can do anything about it, though.
All right, and just even through this time of deliberation, I'm going to say they've passed on. They've went to the west. Okay, back to the town group. A couple hours of travel later, you guys have returned from the mines. The village chief and a couple more of the adults of the village have been roused. They're still setting up kind of like a search party thing. And then when they see you guys return with the children, immediately there's like a few cheers, the tension goes away, and you see the parents of the children run up and hug their kids and start thanking you profusely.
Is the mayor there?
The village chief is there.
Yeah, right. I would like to ask him if he knows anything about the mines in particular, considering there seem to be newish renovations done there, especially if that was a dwarvish equipment.
The dwarves' equipment was just well maintained.
Yeah. Or the last time it was occupied, the mines.
He says, well, we haven't stepped foot in there in the past 20 years after the silver rush ended. We kind of mined the mountain dry. But you said there's dwarven materials there?
Supply
Stuff
crates. Crates
new?
more like. Well
That's-
maintained, perhaps, not at most.
That's troubling. What did you exactly fight in those mines? Sorry,
Goblins, mostly.
dogs. Yeah.
You didn't fight a hobgoblin or an ogre or anything of that sort?
We haven't gotten that far in. We found the children and got out. We left the 2 of our companions to watch the entrance.
3.
We are planning to head back to clear out the rest.
We left 3 of our companions from the guild.
Don't think that's true. You left Logan and Zach.
Well, they went with you guys.
I think.
I thought... Oh.
Right?
I thought
Just
there
gonna
was...
snore and get us found.
Someone, when I last looked, was still standing by the...
I think they got
egg.
moved. But point being, 2 works. Doesn't really matter. He lets you know, normally goblins by themselves, they're about as smart as an average person, but they aren't very ambitious. I can't imagine them trying to take a foothold in the mines without some sort of direction. That's worrying, considering that the empire that the mine is close to is made up mostly of goblins and orcs under a dwarvish banner.
So you're suggesting that there might be something else deeper in the mines leading them?
That would be my intuition. I've never seen goblins do this on their own.
I know we're not there, but is the implication here that this could be a like sanctioned official national military push to establish a foothold?
Maybe.
Oh yeah, we did happen to bring back the scratch drawings. I think Charlie was getting those down actually.
Oh, that's a good point. Charlie's character would remember that and produce the spell book and show, notably the blacksmith is a dwarf, so they know dwarvish, and he would read out to you. Essentially, the writing on it is kind of like almost an address for a very specific regiment of the dwarvish army. The The date, interestingly, is marked for a couple of years ago. So even though the supplies were like well preserved, they weren't exactly brand new.
So
Do with that
maybe,
what you will.
I
What do you
guess
mean a couple
maybe
years
there's a
ago?
chance that the goblins might have seized it in the raid, possibly.
I mean, the crates have essentially like dates that they are meant to be shipped out. The dates on the crates, it's like an Amazon label, are a few
Oh.
years ago. The crates were unopened though. So, not going to spell out the mystery.
I guess
How are
we'll,
those crates traditionally opened?
Same way you did it. Crowbars.
Like
Basically
they're not meant to
shipping
be
crates.
keyed or anything like that?
It's like a cargo crate, right? They're just
Oh yeah, okay.
closed up boxes. They're not like chests. They're
You do see Telaro kind of straighten a bit and start going into diplomacy mode. Not like as an official check unless needed, but like
Yeah.
more in the sense of charisma. It's like, we thought it would be best to return the children to you first before exploring the mountain further. That is why we left our companions there, in order to guard the mountain. But
Oh, I
now that they are
agree.
safe,
And he interrupts you to start and then stops talking.
we plan on returning.
Would you like help from the village? I mean,
if there's anything you can offer us. Otherwise, I think we're confident in our party managing to clear out the mountain. At least I am.
Do you happen to have any healers?
Good call.
closest we've got is the alchemist you've already met. He works as an apothecary, really.
Hmm.
Right.
Perhaps we can
Craft
borrow of him
knowledge.
later for some parts for some healing.
If you want to bring him along, I'm happy to pay his fee. Anything for what you guys have done.
We're not
Actually,
gonna
we were hoping
accidentally kill him if we bring him along, are we?
Who knows?
That's not comforting.
We were hoping to get some ore smelted, funny enough. I forget how much we had, though.
Blacksmith's ears perk up. For you, my friends, anything.
I mean, isn't this the ore we already gave him though? Oh wait, we were still trying to give it to him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he wasn't there when we arrived to give it. He was.
He'll go over to each of you and say, if you ever need anything repaired, drop by. I'll do it free of charge.
Okay.
Thank you. And we might as well take what help we can get. If you can pay the alchemist's fee, we appreciate it. As a favor for returning the children, I suppose.
You see the village chief actually kind of like goes around and starts collecting coins from people around that they each pay a couple of silver towards the goal, and he eventually hands you a pouch and says, this'll do.
Alrighty. Try and snag arrive at the alchemist. Open the door that's always open. Quickly.
Actually
pay-
locked this time. At this point, it's getting pretty well into evening.
I feel like I should point out when she sees the hat basically going around for money, Tolaro starts getting a little bit nervous, like she would rather not have them spend money, but she doesn't actually step in.
I'm personally fine with it. I see this as a noble sacrifice.
So,
Thou shalt love a country in which thou was born.
We're just not going to have a conversation about how much money she's carrying right now.
it is kind of sobering. But anyways, you go over to Zererix for the ease of, comedy. You knock on the door, no response. Knock on the door again. Eventually he shows up in like a little nightgown with a little funny hat. Hello?
We've got a job for you if you're interested.
We
What's
show up with
going on?
pitchforks and torches.
We would like you to come along with us and help provide us aid on a little dungeoneering experience.
We just got back like an hour ago. Can't this wait? Or,
What do you mean?
Did we
Not
almost
an
lose
hour
our
ago.
entire party
Few
in an
hours
hour?
ago.
We gotta head back. We gotta head back pretty fast. Take or leave it, that dingle of a To have a coin pouch in my hand, rolling diplomacy.
Okay.
Fuck!
You took the wrong angle to begin with, so I'm not
Son of a
surprised. He
You
kinda,
just see Tolaro face palming in the background.
he looks at the money and says,
I drop
I-
it by accident.
I just got paid, dude. I don't exactly need more coin. If there's nothing else, I'm gonna go back to sleep.
Look,
Can
We
I pay for
went to
puff?
go. We went to go help. Look for some missing children.
You see at this point his ears perk up. Missing children?
Yes, the blacksmith's daughter and one of the farmer's sons. We just brought them back. Our other 2 companions are still waiting at the cave entrance.
Brought
They
them back.
didn't feel.
Did you
Yes.
find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they were kidnapped by goblins, it seems. We were
Now
going to
he's
go.
taking you seriously.
We were going to go further into the cave after finding some crates with some dwarvish written on them. The blacksmith says that they were dated a couple years ago.
See
This
that
whole thing seems very unusual.
he takes off his night hat or nightcap or whatever it is and says, give me a few minutes, I'll get dressed. This is important. And then a few minutes later he comes out with his pack and everything attached. A couple new vials attached to the side and says, all right. Takes the money from Nick. Let's go.
Trouble would bow towards you and thank you for your assistance in diplomacy.
She just
was
kind of
genuinely
nods
fitting,
strictly.
because the way Rachel was going about it, like this character would be much more willing to help if he knew the people of the village were in trouble than just like, here's some money, come help.
Yeah.
So the natural one was fitting.
For some reason, I assumed that he was temporarily taking residence there.
No, this is his shop. He's lived here for some time.
Right.
Anyways, point being, you get him back on your side, and you guys head out with him, I presume.
Mhm.
Anything else you want to do in town beforehand?
Does Andrew quickly get the thing tailored, or as quickly tailored as he can?
Yeah.
Why not? It basically was just as a bit of a meme that he's wearing like a crop top of chainmail. But it functions as normal.
Well, back off to the mine then.
Yes.
All right.
Oh yeah, and I hand the map back to the village chief.
Are you sure you don't want to keep it for now?
No, we're keeping it for now.
Yeah, I guess we would need it if it does detail the mines in any capacity.
It doesn't do them like in detail. It's not blueprints, but it tells you the location of, other mines in the area if that becomes relevant.
Yes, then. Hold on to it for now.
All right. So I know I said a few hours. I probably should have said an hour because it is a mine relatively close to the city, so trudging there gets you an hour and back.
Zach and I think we'd like to make I'd like to have an individual roll perception because I just want to play tag.
Just playing tag with Zach.
No. Zach and I are both stealth. Hey Zach, you want to play stealth tag?
Yes.
All right. Odds I'm it, evens you're it. All right, I'm it.
Okay.
My job is to tag you. But if we get noticed, we lose.
Okay.
So whoever rolls the higher stealth check wins the tag round, okay?
All right.
Be stealth, which is perception.
I
I
mean,
guess stealth versus stealth kind of works because you
play
can't
what?
hide if you don't know where they're coming from. And
If I'm seeking, I'll roll perception. Zach's hiding, he rolls stealth.
I was thinking that, yeah.
All right. Zach.
I lose.
All of a sudden, the rest of the party hears a resounding smack as I slap you and run away and yell tag you're it.
I was gonna say, like 5 minutes into it, you think you're doing pretty good, Zach, and then you fall out of your tree.
And then the tree just breaks. The entire tree comes down.
If a tree in the forest falls down and the entire party is around to hear, does it make the one that broke the tree a dumbass?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyways,
I would be a dumbass either way.
All right,
Zach,
so
you are now it for stealth tag next time we play.
All right.
let me go ahead and get rid of these tokens. And in fact, let me go grab Zarek. I don't know where I left him. Did I leave him anywhere? Is he okay?
Did we even have a token for him?
We did.
we?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, we
thought
did.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, I'll find it. Don't worry.
Was it on the overworld?
I might have it in the background, or maybe I don't. No, I don't think he was part of a combat.
Just re-import the token.
I don't think I made him a token.
I swear
I'm
you
like-
did. We had a picture of him.
You had a picture.
You had a picture of him in a handout.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, well, I don't think we actually had a token because we never did anything like token-wise with him.
All right, this is a good time to go grab a drink then, because I'm going to make him a token in a few minutes.
Uh,
Yeah.
So if
Either
you
way,
guys want
party
to-
shares what goes on each side.
I'll be right back.
I imagine.
Yep.
Yep.
It'll take me a few minutes to make him a token anyways, so I don't mind.
So, does anyone want to guess what I am making?
Is it the
That I
cargo
posted in
stocks?
general.
Yeah, what Alex said.
I do have a token for him.
I
What?
told you.
Alex, I did not hear what you said.
I
I
told
said,
you
is
you
it
had
the
a
cargo
token.
stocks?
It is not the cargo socks. I'm not crocheting cargo socks. Those would not
Alex,
stay
You
up.
should though.
Those would
This is so
not stay
bad,
up,
but
Cody.
So good.
One of those Swedish ball warmers.
No.
Excuse me?
No.
Hold on. Unselect you, drag you out.
You have two of them now.
I got. Okay, cool.
I
You just
will show more
duplicates.
progress of where I am at the end of session.
He gets a white border because he's not a player character.
Hi, Sir Eric.
Hello, little one. He says he's probably the same height or less than you.
5'4",
He's a rat folk. He's small.
like small.
Not small, small. He's just smaller than. Actually, I don't know. Hold on. Rat folk. Point being, I'm not gonna look it up. He's shorter than you. He's a small boy.
I say back, hello, smaller one.
He glances down. Fair enough.
I point to the tracks in the ground in front of us and tell them that two goblin dog riders came through here, attempted to get in through for the past 5 minutes, and then took off towards the west. It happened about X number of minutes ago, depending on when the party got back.
So I guess to correct the timetable, they left. It takes them an hour to get to the village. That's about when those riders showed up,
So about an hour
and
ago.
then it takes them an hour to get back. So it's been about maybe an hour and 2 hours and 20 minutes with all the stuff that went down in town.
But the dogs were about an hour ago, right?
Yes. So
Okay. But aside from that, no other activity.
nope. Right is
Doc,
right.
Doc, you did a great job.
Wow.
Way to barricade up that entrance. They couldn't move it at all.
Yep.
I was debating even giving them a check, but then I realized, like, no. They're
Goblins
weak.
probably have a negative to strength at some capacity, I imagine.
I tell the party that my understanding would be if they couldn't get in and they went somewhere else, then this is either not their main base or there's another way into the mountain. Either way, we should clear out this mountain because it might have information about the answer to that question.
Yes.
I'm assuming we also filled them in about the stuff with the rations.
Like
Uh,
that they were written in Dwarvish and X number of years ago.
Yep.
Awesome.
It could be just as simple an explanation as the goblins just happened to raid it at one point, but
I
Yes,
nearly
but it
forgot to
means
hide
that
the
something
barrier.
else is going on here.
This
Can
is
I hide
important
a grid
information
by
that you will
default?
remember.
Turn on fog of war. Oh, thank you. It does hide by default. Reveal areas. So, for the sake of it, there is a little bit more space here, so you guys would know this coming, but essentially on this next map, it's going to be like pretty much right into combat.
All right.
So you guys, in character, I take it you move out the blockage and then move deeper in.
Yes.
You can tell the start of this mine is kind of more organized. It looks like smaller shafts, just kind of like moving alongside where the ore was. But as you get through this double wide here, it seems like it just goes deeper into the mountain and turns kind of more cavernous, like they might have hit a natural cave, and basically continued on through there. So I will copy and paste your tokens over. You walk down this shaft for maybe a couple 100 feet, going kind of downwards and further into the mountain before you
Zach and I want to
eventually
roll stealth
reach.
checks and report, or do we want to just march down there?
Depends. Would you like to?
I think there's no harm in it, but also having the tanks in front is also a good strategy.
Mm-hmm.
But at this point, our tanks aren't actually tanks.
They're tank ear.
Yeah, I'm like, I just went up like 3 AC.
What's your armor class currently, Andrew?
18.
We're more
That's-
shields.
Andrew,
than...
what a coincidence. That's the same as mine.
But you know, I don't get caught. My flat-footed is 17.
Yeah, your flat-footed is better than mine.
Oh shoot. I actually need to fix the armor.
So
AC. Wait.
would you rather
Wait.
us go in and potentially get surprise on the first thing we find and report back numbers, or would you rather go in front and then take whatever damage comes our way?
Should be 3, right?
What should be 3?
Okay, on the little
Yes,
AC
it's 3.
items. Okay.
So you are taking it and you're giving Andrew your other weight?
I just gave him my blanket and bedroll. I'm keeping everything else.
I'm gonna be a rich man.
Yeah, what are you paying him?
I slide
that
over 2
expensive,
gold
just a-
pieces.
That'll do.
That'll do.
So, I guess if you guys want to stealth forward, go ahead and roll stealth checks. If not, I'm basically just going to move you all straight into the next room, and we'll start from there.
All right, Zach.
Go stealthy man.
The cat does not make it.
That was from his previous. That's when we were playing tag.
Okay.
Mhm.
I was gonna say, oh,
That's why he fell out of a tree.
Oh, he said he had to go. Hold on.
he
He'll be back
said he
soon.
would be right back.
It's been a few minutes, but whatever. I didn't actually.
Hey,
have enough time to
Cody.
finish it.
Yeah.
Is your roommate currently dying?
Let me go kick
It's
his ass.
entirely possible. I'm just going to move you guys to the next map.
Cool.
I'll say for now, Logan, you kind of scouted out that area, so you guys can put yourselves however you wish in this space.
I report back
Okay.
2 goblins and a dog. Multiple branches to the cave to the left and the right. It's maybe 50 feet across left to right. And we will put not Charlie in front.
Yeah, not Charlie and not Zach.
Oops, I fog overboard him. My bad.
And where did Andrew go?
I'm beneath Zach.
Okay. So then
He's alive.
switch up. Nick, go ahead forward.
All right. Okay, where's the map?
Right.
Top
Okay.
center.
Okay, good. Cool.
So I will kind of be next to Andrew. Is this Andrew's
Why?
token or is this Andrew's token?
Andrew
Little-
is the non-demon.
Humanoid.
Yeah. Nick, I assume we're not gonna be right next to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I'd like to get the surprise
bad.
round off if I can.
Yeah, Logan, if you want a surprise round, you would be able to do so before the party could charge in because you rolled a 25. Unless they
Alright.
crit on their perception, I should check. Nope.
All
They
right.
rolled an 18. Doesn't get them 25.
So assuming that I'm not having to move through allied space here or whatever, not end my turn, I'll go here,
Mm-hmm.
making ranged AC or ranged attack versus him versus flat-footed.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Hey Zach, you should probably roll a stealth check real quick.
Oh, yeah, you right.
This changes things. Because I did roll an 18 on a die, so I have to check the goblin dog's perception.
It probably got a +5 or something. It could make it.
Goblin dog Pathfinder. Goblin dag.
Gably
Yep.
gig.
They have a perception of +1.
So we're good
Never
then.
mind.
All right, Zach, you and I are doing stealthy things.
We're being snacky boys.
We are doing sneak.
You two get a surprise attack for the first combat, just because you get the drop on them. So go
All right.
ahead.
Taking out the one on the right, Zach.
Okay.
So, question: can we do them in an order? Do they occur at the same time?
They basically go off at the same time.
Okay, so I can't attack this one, and if I miss, Zach attacks it, and we can't do if I hit Zach or if I kill this one, Zach goes for that one.
I would in normal combat, I would say like if you hit something and kill it, you have enough to switch targets. But for a surprise round, it's happening like instantaneously.
Got it.
Alright,
Zach,
so-
I've got the one on my side. You get the one on the other side.
Alright, so over here.
3. No.
Probably as a ranged attack if you have a thrown one.
You are.
I'd switch places with Rachel for the moment.
Yeah.
Just because if you get within 5 feet of a dog, I'm gonna give it another perception check with a bonus.
Yeah. Can I swap places there, Rachel?
Yep.
Alright, sweet.
All right, Zach. 3, 2, 1.
Flat-footed, both of those hit, and both of them get killed. All right,
do that
roll
and then roll
initiative
for
against the dog.
Ha 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 ha.
Balls.
Well,
Zach-
thank you. You gotta go
Zach's
early.
killing it.
Now you basically just get.
You
go
feeling
down.
those arrows in your chest still?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, initiative. Okay.
Just be glad I'm not doing the long-lasting wounds.
Hey.
Surprisingly, they beat you, Rachel. They rolled a 7 on the die, so we'll figure that out. A lot of you are going before them. Has everybody rolled, or are we missing some? Nick, have you
We're
rolled?
missing
No.
Nick and Charlie by technicality and the
Yes.
NPC.
What is Charlie's bonus? I
That's
can
one,
actually just
maybe.
roll it publicly, right? So that would be main. Inish. Charlie rolled well. Under my guidance. So let's sort out an order here. Andrew, you're first.
Mm-hmm.
Then it goes to Charlie.
Cody.
Then to Cody. Who's after a 16.
I am.
13 puts Logan. What would be after that?
Goblins.
I think so, yeah.
Then
Then
Rachel.
it goes to Rachel,
Nick,
Nick,
and then
Zach.
Zach. Way to go, Zach.
Nailed it.
Okay, kick it off then. Andrew, charge down the hallway. Cut them in half.
Chunk.
18 passes
Whack.
the Goblin Dog's AC. 13 damage kills it.
Do we want to make
Yeah.
perception checks here?
Go ahead and make your perception check. Although,
Oh, great wizard. Perceive for us.
Perception. Not the wizard, but you know.
snap to
Yeah.
center. 16. I'll just reveal everything within 60 feet. They're not exactly hiding now. Since they weren't particularly ready for combat. So you can see everything here, I believe.
Well, I have dark
And-
vision, so I would have seen at least from me.
What in God's name was up with these goblin tokens? They're not even on squares. Can you roll out 60 feet from me to the right?
That would be. Oh, hold on.
Oh, I haven't
Eh.
changed the frickin' garbage yet. Hold on.
Okay.
Edit. 3.5 compatible. Why is that not? I wish I could set a default. Save settings. And then redo it. Let me know if the diagonal movement is working now.
So your diagonal is affected.
It's like here.
Before it was affected, it would be here.
I wish I could reveal polygon reveal. Something
After it was affected, it is here. I do know which one you would prefer.
How do I say yes to a right click or escape? So like around there-ish? Or
One more tile on the south area, but yeah.
I mean, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of it. So.
Yeah, unless there's anything in these.
Well, I mean that also makes sense because I wouldn't be able to see it.
You are blocked
beyond
off.
Overwrought.
Actually, you're right.
Yeah, whatever. I'll just give you that because that's good enough.
Yeah, so does the diagonal thing still apply to like dark vision?
I mean, it's 60 feet.
It's 60 feet. I'm like,
Yeah, the distance itself is changed.
Yeah, that's my question. Because if it's 60 feet this way
Oh, yeah.
compared to, because it would be, this is where it would be for me, technically.
I see that as 75 feet, but
that's 75 feet.
It is technically.
Yeah, that's from when you before you modify it though. Before you modified it, this would have been the 60.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna just stick with the modified one because it's 60 feet is 60 feet.
Yeah, I'm like.
Anyways, you see a couple of goblins. This one's not on a square for some reason. I don't know how that happened.
You pasted them in.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Well,
that's what happened to your tokens all the time.
Okay.
Fire off
Right,
a spell,
Charlie.
Oh shoot, I've got to play Charlie's character.
Yeah. Actually, did you roll for NPC or do you want to roll for him?
Oh shoot, good idea. He rolled a 10 plus a mediocre like 2, I guess. Where's 12 at in the initiative order?
Right below me.
Right before
goblins.
Hold on, let me pull up Charlie's character sheet. I might just have him end up like going comatose, so I don't have to worry about it.
Keep him as a backup option if necessary.
Yeah. I guess he'll just. How long is the range on telekinetic fist? 30 feet. All right.
He's not close enough.
Action first thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, somewhere like that.
Yes.
Center. 30 feet. Good enough. Presuming that he might get some backup.
That's
17 hits, 2 damage is not a lot, but there you go. All right, that's it for his turn.
Model of scaling damage, right?
So who is it next? It is
Cody.
Cody. Go ahead.
Blast.
I'm gonna go shooting, but I gotta move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Charge through allies.
And they're 30
Charge
feet.
with a ranged weapon, anyways.
I'm saying for me.
Generally, how that works is you would bull rush them, and that means you would shove them, and if they fail a strength check, they get knocked prone in the process because you're basically
Cody,
just charging
move
through them.
Move to left or right one, please. Thank you. It won't affect your total.
It would
distance.
not affect your movement.
All right, so I'm gonna shoot this bitch, which means I take a -2.
Yep.
Oh, great.
Even against their flat-footed, since they have not moved yet, it does not hit. Which means, Logan.
Logan?
It's your turn.
Yes. That's risky.
It is, but keep in mind
They haven't acted yet.
You get flat-footed.
Yeah,
and
they got flat-footed.
Since
So I'll take out the one closer to Cody. Assuming I can hit it here. Yeah, that...
This one?
Well, does 17 confirm against their flat-footed?
Oh, they're gone, yeah.
Yeah. You ever seen someone decapitated with a shuriken because you're about to?
Their necks are thin.
I guess that's my turn.
Confirm. So, yeah, you eviscerate one of them. It is Zrarek's turn. I guess seeing that Charlie has kind of taken the front over here for now, he's going to pull out a odd vial and then throw it at Charlie. And it breaks on impact and he has cast a spell. And you see is basically the vapors from the potion rise up and kind of stay suspended around Charlie's character. Is functioning as mage armor.
So, how does mage armor work in Pathfinder? Do you have to cast a spell?
You get +4 to your AC.
That's
And it is a
nice.
spell. To be fair, I don't actually know how, alchemists work, so I'm just treating him as like a tiny little wizard boy.
He's just a special alchemist.
He's got
I
some
think-
weird shit.
I think,
Goblins.
goblins.
That does go to the goblins' turn. They realize things are going awry. Logan, you have no
Charlie's-
stealth, but you did attack actually, so it breaks.
I have broken out of stealth.
This one's just gonna come screaming at Charlie or not
mean
Charlie, Cody while screaming. And then this one will 5, 10, 15, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Can't really charge. Can this one charge in a straight line? This one's going to charge in a straight line at Charlie. Charlie gets 2 melee attacks, one of them with a +2. One of them's a critical fail. Roll a reflex save. That's a critical fail on the reflex save. Roll again. That's a 5. Yeah, this little screamer just kind of like charges into this one and decapitates him instead.
Yeah. Isn't that the
Goodbye.
other one that makes the melee attack anyways?
Yes. Because it's a double critical failure, the other dude doesn't even hit. he would have, because he rolled a 15. But
Charlie is the best melee fighter.
the other goblin just charges in and accidentally decapitates his friend. And then Logan, the one against you.
Did we forget
Uh,
Cody?
got a 14 on the die. What is your AC?
18.
Doesn't hit.
Did you hit Cody?
I have not checked yet. Cody, what's your AC?
17.
All right, that actually hits because he's charging. Made a difference. I have to mark this one as -2 AC, so I remember that. Same deal with this guy. So you're going to take a D4. I rolled a 4.
Great.
And then the rest of you, the ones that are paying attention, see more goblins come out of the darkness. So 5, 15, 20, 25, 30. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And so it's just going to move to like here. And they're going to take 2 ranged attacks at Trouble.
Dodge.
One of them totally misses. The other is a 17 on the die plus a bonus, so it's going to hit. Yeah, does a 21 hit, Nick?
21 on me?
Yes.
Yes.
An arrow comes out of the... I'm just max rolling damage. 4 points.
Man. What are the odds, eh?
1 and 4.
1 and 4. That's it for their turn. For now.
Puts me down to 9. Okay.
I love goblins, because when there's 1, there's 3.
So what does it mean if there's 7?
More. Run.
No, it's somewhere in between run and 9, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, no, it's on the scale of between 7 to run. It's a 7. Anyways, that leaves it at Rachel's turn.
Yes. Cody, how much do you think we will need flanking for that one singular goblin?
He did charge, so he has a -2 for AC this turn.
Yeah, it's not necessary.
Okay.
Try and take advantage of it.
I could. Because I could. And here's where I'm not entirely sure, because I think this would put me in attack of opportunity.
It would, because you're moving out of this threatened square. However, you
That-
could move 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 in this fashion. Move to here, diagonal, diagonal. Still doesn't actually get you flanking because the line doesn't get drawn through the goblin.
It does prevent them from crossing over past our defensive line, though.
It does.
All right. So we'll say I travel that way. Without me mapping that out.
It's fair. Basically, you just go at it and then juke out of its attack of opportunity range. Sadly, 7. Is that another 2?
Yeah.
Alex.
Apparently, are you guys rolling d20s or d2s? I'm confused.
I don't know.
I'm kidding. I don't know what it is. I just have an abhorrent curse against my players.
Apparently.
Nick leaves it to you.
Yes.
Well, I mean, this isn't really any different from how I
I guess I'll
normally
cover
play.
side. Try to.
All right, go ahead and
Actually,
take your
I'll go. I'll take the route over to this side so I can move
That
close
works.
if necessary. And I'll swing.
Goodbye.
Woo!
It's a confirm too.
Yep, the man is minced. Not super wide. That is not what I meant to do.
Wide boy.
You turned him wide.
I
Against his
literally
will.
broke his. What do you call it? Ragdoll.
Trouble, you just pick him up head and foot and say, "You ever seen a 6-foot goblin before? Would you like to?" And you just stretch him. All right, he's gone. He's no
Way to
longer
go,
of
Nick.
this world. Apparently, the curse just doesn't work against Nick because he's been consistently hitting and killing them.
That's because he's
Yeah.
been playing with you a while. He's gotten immune to it.
It's a virus. He's immune.
Okay, I
Zach,
started
it is
off
your
pretty
turn.
nasty.
Isn't it Andrew's turn?
No,
No,
Zach's
Andrew
the
was
bottom.
top of initiative. Zach is bottom.
Oh, my bad.
Zach, you there?
Zach.
I'm gonna take that
Yes,
as a
I am
no.
here.
My turn.
Please.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I recommend attacking.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out where I should be attacking. I'll go there, I guess, and attack the one in front of Charlie.
Alright.
And mess it up as per usual. What is
Hey,
this?
you rolled a 4. You rolled a 4. That's like double what you normally
I
roll.
know,
That's
right?
impressive.
If only it doubled every turn.
If
You'd get
only.
there.
Zach, next turn you're rolling an 8.
I
That
doubt
would
it.
hit. Actually, hold on. 8 plus 5 would be a 13. That wouldn't hit. Unless you flank, so flank. I apologize, but you miss.
Yup.
Andrew,
Not surprising.
Well,
would you like to dismantle one?
I would. Just like, where do I?
Yep.
Yeah, let's do that. Everyone else dealt with. I'm gonna charge at that one.
Okay. That would
Yeah.
expand your range of dark vision, so help me with that again.
Let me go back over to that.
Looks like
Sick.
you're gonna get pretty much. Hello? Oh no, I don't want to draw. Hold on. Reveal areas.
I think mine might be expanded too, depending on how where the walls are.
That's true. With your line of sight, you might actually get like this chunk as well. Plus that little bit, but you know.
Okay.
Andrew, your line of sight kind of gets blocked here. Can you scroll over to further to the right? It looks like you just basically get like this blob.
Alex, I think you can tell why after a certain portion of the dungeon I would just remove Fog 4 entirely.
This is fair.
I just noticed how
You
big
can just
the map
hide
is.
the goblins.
It is a sprawling map.
So,
That's true, but that also kind of lets you know like dead ends and stuff, which
yeah. Well, here's my hit. Well,
goodbye.
goodbye.
Pop. All right, Andrew. No, you better hope that that one doesn't get your armor class -2.
Pop, watch the heathens drop.
Charlie, you're not
Charlie.
here. Charlie will 5-foot step and then use his spell to do damage that he
Jolt or
does.
whatever.
I'm sure.
Bzz.
Rub his hands together and give the man a telekinetic fist. Wait, is that a once per day thing? Oh no. I don't know how spellcasters work. Oh no. All right. Let me
I
check.
just jolt them.
Yeah.
Yeah, just use the jolt.
Spells. Jolt.
Zerp.
I don't think that hits.
Doesn't hit.
Isn't it a ranged touch attack?
This is the man that double crit failed. You know what? I'm just gonna. He'll take the damage. I don't care.
Telekinetic fist is definitely a touch, though.
Yeah. So
Oh, you're
he
right.
does
It
2
was the
points of
other one.
damage. Really, the double crit failed. Like he kills his friend and then falls prone, so he's flat-footed and sad.
Oh, it says right there, yeah. Successful ranged touch attack.
Oh, touch attack hits anyways. So there you go. Cody.
I'm gonna put my gun to this fucker's face.
Oh my! I have a meme.
You got point blank shot?
We're gonna notice something. Is there a penalty for firing within 5 feet?
If it's a ranged attack within 5 feet, they get an attack of opportunity.
Before or after the attack is made?
After. Well, if it
Hey,
would go off at the
Cody.
same time.
Or Cody can just take a 5-foot step and then it
You can take
counts
a
as
5-foot step
ranged.
back and then
Yeah, let me do
Didn't
that.
you say if it's within the first range increment, it counts as a melee attack or a
melee
ranged
touch
touch
attack.
attack?
A ranged touch attack. I don't know though. I will have to check that. So remind me later. But relevant meme.
Watch me fucking fail.
You hit. It's not dead.
Wow. Cody didn't kill it.
Well, I mean, I rolled a nat 1 on damage and it has 6 HP, so it's sitting comfortably at that 1 HP.
You shoot it through an arm or a leg or something non-lethal. It's still in the fight.
Hey, Cody, before you end your turn, I'd like to check on something. Because I'm pretty sure classes, the alchemist, you've got your thing, which is
Oh, use your
the
special ammunition. I
gun
guess.
chemist, alchemical ordnance. This replaces bombs, which I believe are gained at first level.
Yes, he has alchemical ordnance.
Alchemical ordnance deals damage as normal plus an amount of fire damage equal to 1d6 plus the gun chemist intelligence modifier.
How many times can you use that per day?
Intelligence. No, level. Plus
Oh.
intelligence. He gets a
level
lot of
plus
these.
So you've got
So,
essentially
right,
6
and-
special shots.
Yeah, so I'm going to use one of them here.
You infuse the ammunition as a free action. Unstable must be fired with a number of rounds equal to the gun chemist int mod, though no sooner than the end of his next turn.
So you have to enhance them in advance.
So theoretically,
All
Cody
right.
could have loaded it last turn or load it this turn. He can still fire the firearm as normal. Each day, the gun chemist can infuse a number of pieces of alchemical ordnance equal to his class level plus his intelligence mod, and can fire no more than 1 piece per round.
All right, so just call out if you want to use that ability in the future from now. But I'll say
Okay.
for now, we're sticking at the 5 damage because it has to be declared in advance.
Like, Cody, this is the whole point of you at first level.
Yeah.
Logan, I believe that is your turn.
All right. Can I 5-foot step
Yeah.
into flank?
Yes.
Cool. 5-foot step into flank, going for the dagger,
Gotcha.
which I think I don't have it listed as an attack, but it should have the same.
It's just a melee attack.
Oh yeah, melee.
You eviscerate him?
Very
18
likely.
+5. I don't
With,
think it should be +5. It's a dex weapon. Never mind.
It's a
But
dex
yeah,
weapon.
you get
but,
sneak attack, so even with min damage, I believe you'll kill him.
sneak attack included, yeah, because of flanking there.
So
He's
done.
denied his bonus AC. Yeah, he's dead.
We will have Zurik's turn. He will walk up and use an alchemical bomb, which I believe has a splash damage radius of like 5 feet, and he'll just target it here. I don't know how much damage they do, so I'm just gonna say they do a d6 because I'm lazy.
They do a d6, yeah.
Sick. He does 4 damage to both of them. That kills this one because it was a 1 hit point. Or no, it was at 4 hit points. Look at that.
Way to go.
Because it had taken 2 from Charlie. That's his turn. Now it's the goblins. This one's just gonna walk into the meat grinder because they're stupid. They're not actually stupid, but why not?
Apparently, this one is also stupid.
He is
This one-
very offended by his comrade's death.
I'll just do a couple of attacks. One against, let's just say, Why not? I'll have them attack the rat because he threw a bomb at them. He rolled a 3.
No.
Doesn't hit. Andrew, your ace. Nope, doesn't hit. And finally, Logan. 19 on the die.
Damn it.
Is that a crit with their short sword? It is.
Do they have an expanded crit range?
It is. It's 19 to 20 times 2.
All right.
6 points.
Taken.
All right.
Do they have to?
And
Do
they
enemies
have to confirm. My bad. I'm
Oh, yeah.
dumb. They confirm. 17 on the die.
Yeah, I
So-
was like,
Well, hang on. What's their modifier?
+2 on the attack, so 19.
Dang. Yeah, you're right. That makes it.
Damn.
Alex, I have a question. Can you roll one more time for me?
15.
Oh.
Gosh darn it.
You have an ability.
No, I was just gonna check because he
if
never
I'm
rolled to
cursed?
confirm. No, he
Oh, if
never
I-
could confirm on mine.
Yeah, sorry. I'm also getting used to DMing Pathfinder again, so if I
Mhm.
make any rules mistakes, I assure you it's not intentional.
Well, that
Now the
hurt.
question is, do we want to just end here since it's 9:57 and we're not going to really get through the rest of the round, or do we want to go up to the top of initiative, which would be Rachel, Nick, Zach?
We can go
Yeah.
through 3.
Yeah, I guess we've got
Mhm.
three targets left. So Rachel, your turn.
Okay. So I don't really have a super great way of doing this, so we're just gonna try it. Of going here, here.
Leaving this square would get you an attack of opportunity. So it would
You
be
go
plus-
left
Yep.
first.
1.
So that'd be 5, 10, 15, 25 if you go diagonally. You can make it.
You can make it and get the flank at 120.
But only here.
I don't think you can make it all the way behind, but
You can get 120 flank, not 180.
Okay. So we'll do that. And try smacking.
congratulations, it's dead.
Sweet.
Nick, up to you. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. You can get to here.
Yeah.
Alex, I hate to point it out, but you probably will want to fix the
Like, please.
area I can see once you have a moment.
All good. You can see down to here.
There's a 14
reveal
hit
that.
flat-footed? No, wait.
14
Yeah,
against their
12.
flanked AC. Yeah. You get 14 because you're +2 from flanking.
Oh, yeah, right.
Their flat-footed AC is 14, so you tie,
Sweet.
which means no damage.
Rip.
So not sweet.
Oh.
Zach, you can 5-foot step to flank the man and then murder him because it's your turn.
Would that make me take an attack of opportunity though?
That's the
No.
point of the 5-foot
5
step.
foot steps, you use your entire movement to move 5 feet, but you don't get attack of opportunity.
Perfect.
Now he's flanked, and 16 will do it. He's dead. For
Hey, look,
Look at that
you
min
hit.
damage, I know, right?
min damage, but you also get sneak attack, so technically 11. And just for ease, you guys will cream this goblin before it gets back to it, so I'm going to delete that and call it there. Welcome to Pathfinder, Session 1. It's over.
Officially.
I find one a lot better than last time.
That fight was
Yeah.
a lot more consistent.
Yeah, we
When
all
they-
we all didn't die.
There's a reason I had them pile up and ambush you, because when they outnumber
You're
you,
good
they're
at.
strong. When I come at you 1-on-1 fights, you win. But
Not when
It's
you
10 o'clock.
decide to crit.
that's true. I mean, I didn't exactly decide that, but you know,
You decided it and you know it.
I
You
decided to
control
be
the
honest
outcome of
with
the
you.
die.
I'm sorry. Anyways, that wasn't that bad. We had a longer than average session, and it was almost all combat, which is not going to be normally the case. I just had a very long, sloggy combat through goblin mines because I thought that would be fun to start things off. So
It was. Way to go.
Yeah.
Now we just gotta go beat the boss.
there is a boss on this
Yay.
floor. not exactly floor. There's a boss on this screen. Fighting it will be a challenge.
That's
Oh,
a very
dear.
large screen, Alex.
All right. Any closing statements?
Charlie's already gone, so
Fair enough.
nothing for Thursday. Let's roll some initiative.
Yeah,
Right,
let me,
planning on the same duration for next week
let
as
me
well. Then?
transition us out here then.
As long as this continues to work for everybody, I presume 6